group of us gather with tales to be told. Heartaches to laughter, we share every line. In this little town, man, we're doing just fine. Gravel Roads Radio with memories cast. We laugh and we cry, holding on to the past. With every chapter shared, our spirits collide. Welcome to Gravel Roads Radio.
Welcome inside Bulldog Studio, powered by FEI. This is episode 13 of Gravel Roads Radio. Somehow we've made it to episode 13. The room is thinning out.
Light crowd today.
Rhino's making his way in from the football game. He had to stop, drop his kids off, but he'll be in shortly. Moto Max this week is in the studio.
You know, quick note. Guess what I did? I left the football game a little bit early so I could bring my kid home and then come in to the podcast.
Dialed in. That's
what I do.
Yep.
Rhino's gotta be taking
Real
notes.
gamer Max Anderson over here. He's dialed in. We've got a really special guest that we're going to call. The guest in the studio is not that special.
Knew it was coming. I heard that.
Calder making his debut. We're going to see if he knows how to talk into the mic.
Yeah, where do I? Is this good? Yeah, where do I play?
Yeah, you're good. Just go straight into that thing. You can
Great.
slide back too a little bit if it makes it a little more comfortable for you. You got a little bit of space.
Maybe
Yeah.
bring the mic just a hair closer.
And then get that thing close. Yeah, right in there.
All right.
But don't breathe in it. Steve will rip your head off.
I will come unglued if you're breathing too loud. Yeah, no,
Try my best.
one of my
If you
maybe
could just hold your
unfair.
breath the whole time, that'd be
So
great.
Calder, Hayes, Hoover, Anderson is on a 1-week tryout. You went from basically being completely disowned by the show. We actually had it written up. We had a public humiliation. We were gonna just
goodness.
rail Calder
That's
today.
actually that's what Jack was saying. He was telling me at work.
Oh, I was so
Getting
ready.
for it.
I was teed up. Like, who's
Oh,
this
man.
clown?
Oh,
I can't believe Jack was giving that away to him at work. That was going to be the surprise, is that
Yeah.
we just railed him, on the show.
But you are here, and you are one of our favorite contributors, so it's good to have you in the
Appreciate it,
studio. Yeah. Rhino's on his way, like I said. We're going to go over comments, and like I mentioned, we are going to call a very special guest who will instantly, I'm sure, become one of our fan favorites. And we'll get to that, but that's kind of, we're throwing that in last minute. We'll also have Chargers post-game. Chargers lose 20-14, I believe.
Yeah.
Coming just short in double overtime. Everyone's favorite segment, 18 holes in 18 minutes, returns. Everyone's second favorite segment, Max's Meltdown. We'll do a pod review that a few of us listen to. I'm sure Calder will tell some 30th Street stories, but we kind of skipped over. Our kids went back to school, and we didn't really touch on just going back to school in general.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe we'll touch on a little bit how it was on 30th Street because there's some bus-specific things we can maybe talk about there. Moto Max, did you race?
I did.
So we'll have a Moto Max's race recap.
Yep.
We'll do the ODR podcast preview with Ryan when he gets here. And we talk about the weather all the time. But we never bring it up on our podcast, so we'll fight about which season's best at some point as well. On some other local podcasts, whenever it's like the number of the podcasts, they do like athletes that wear that number. For 13, this is kind of 13, 14 for me. I just looked up fun facts. This will blow your mind. Cokato listener, or anybody who's associated, really, in the Corn Carnival's history, the button for 1963 is labeled the 13th Corn Carnival. But the button for 1964 is marked the 15th. So they missed the 14th. There's no button. There was no 14th.
Corn Carnival yet.
Wow.
Yeah, so that blows your mind.
Maybe they had another corn carnival in that 13.
Two
to
corn
15
carnivals?
maybe they
Yeah,
had
who
two.
knows?
Yeah.
No button
Just
for
snuck
it.
one
but-
in there.
You don't know. Quick comment catch up. We're gonna go. We'll do comments. We'll make our maybe we'll wait for Ryan. We'll go into comments. Aaron, hold tight. Maybe we'll get to you in the next 5 minutes. Ryan should maybe pulling in, but he knows our special guest, so he might have some good questions as well that he might want to bring up. Comments. We got just a slew of them. I got 1, 2, 3 pages worth of notes, but we'll go comment catch up. Thanks for joining us live tonight. Nate Hellstrom, well, we're waiting. Sorry, we were a little late. We sent it. Aaron, who has earned his day off.
well earned.
With that effort he put in last week in the vocals and the chops.
That was a performance.
Wasn't
That
it?
was very impressive.
I thought for sure he was absolutely going to embarrass us
No,
with
he
the
nailed
Star
it.
Spangled Banner and just crushed it. Yeah, I would let him sing at a local high school game.
Yeah.
He should. Actually, he should.
Yeah.
That should
Petition for next Friday.
Yeah.
I won't be at home probably, but
the next home game.
Yeah,
Next home
homecoming.
football game.
Ron sings at homecoming.
That'd
Yeah.
be great. Maybe we could start him out at, a basketball or something. Wait, no, basketball's winter.
Yeah.
Volleyball.
Volleyball seems like
Well, maybe we could find like a 10U baseball game
Okay.
that he could do.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get on
7th or
board.
8th grade football even.
And he has to bring his own speaker probably, but that, I mean, he's earned it.
He should do 7th or 8th grade football. That would be so great.
With no speaker, just sing really
yeah,
loud.
acapella.
Yeah, and everybody please
that'd be
stand. There's no flag out by field 4, and Ron says no way. Aaron started out the chat. So the crown, I'm going to actually go over this real quick before we get too deep into it, because I wrote this down from last week. If you don't think it's a competition to comment on live, it is.
It is.
Last week's top contributors, number 1 was Tyler Niemel. He had the number 1 crown. Brett Isaacson, number 2. Nate Hillstrom in the 3rd place spot. Cassidy Anderson was 4th. Ryan Kaiser, Bum from the Bum and Zilly show, was 5th. Our next best friend, Adam _ GRR, who is good bit on YouTube, is he went and stole my LinkedIn picture. And
I was going to bring that up. I saw his profile picture. It's
that's
pretty
his
good.
picture now on
That's pretty funny.
on YouTube, which is just a great bit. And then Savannah, number 7, representing
wow.
the women.
Top
And
10.
Cassidy was too. So we got a couple. Yeah, Savannah was just complaining when we tested the phone with her that not enough women get involved.
Clearly, there's 2 right
Yeah,
there.
well, Lindsay got involved.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Lindsay
Lindsay's
gets
in there.
involved and is currently in the number 3 spot
Molly's in there
live right
somewhere.
now. Yeah, and she goes, Hoovy, with 2 exclamation points and a heart. So you got a fan.
That's good.
Is this?
I'm sure she'll change her mind by the time we're done.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked.
I wonder if knowing that it's competition now is just gonna blow up the,
I don't know.
comments.
Yeah.
I'm almost sad that I'm happy to be here, but I'm sad I have to be here, so I can't comment.
Yeah. You should start commenting.
I'm internal.
Cassidy, B Team Volleyball, would be honored to have Ron sing the anthem.
Oh, we should.
There we
do
go.
that.
Podcast should be called Part-Time Andersons from Nate Hellstrom. Yes, Nate, you are correct. And then Mary Coibus. It's all women. What are you talking about, Savannah? I made it for 7, and Mary says, happy to have made it to a live for the first time ever. New phone, who dis?
Oh wow. Nice for Mary.
Let's get to comments because this show, we're in the chat. I'm like, we need a separate show just for comments at this point because there's just
Gravel
it
Roads
goes-
Radio review show.
Yeah.
During
Yeah,
the week,
yup.
we
Yep.
go over comments.
On Wednesdays, we'll
Oh,
just come in and
boy.
read the comments.
Oh, that's
But
a great idea.
GRRR.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Paul Mo, I would finish the podcast, but I have to fold my socks and underwear.
That's his,
That is good. That is
that's
good,
his
Paul.
favorite bit.
I got to watch paint dry. Molly Cuevisto, Kale Volleyball is now 4-0. And Jack gets just lit up in the comments this week, and he's not here. And maybe that's why. I mean, he's like, I know
That's
I'm in
probably-
trouble.
Yeah, you read them.
Kale Volleyball is now 4-0. Amazon is very helpful for people who live in the middle of nowhere and have to drive 2 hours minimum to get quite literally anywhere.
Yep.
Can't get the hat that I won through Amazon, though. Yes, Molly, I'll get you the hat sitting in my office. Call it, or you could take your Arvu Auto hat
I'm
when you leave
waiting
tonight.
for
I
it.
should have brought it when I walked in.
You'll have to track that down at the end.
We talked about last week Boundary Waters trip, competing podcast.
Yep.
Steve, you forgot that the old school noobs have been roughing the Whitewater State Park since childhood. Plus, Luke is an avid watcher of survival series and is in peak shape at all times of the year. We'd be able to support a broken leg brother with no issues. Who is Tyler?
We should just do Whitewater first. That's what we should do.
Yeah, we should test our skills at Whitewater. And I replied, or I don't reply. Gravel Roads Radio replies.
Someone there.
So,
Yeah.
management.
Yeah. Feels like there is only one way to settle this. Also, Steve and Ryan would be useless, but the Andersons are scrappy, and Aaron already has old man strength, even at a young age. He matured early. But yes, you're in top shape, and Luke even more so. Do you agree or disagree? You guys have to be scrapped. Me and Ryan aren't good for much, but Ron does have old man strength. He plays tennis with
Yeah,
the
Ron's-
geriatric tennis club.
Exactly.
Geriatric
He's
tennis.
dialed. I think actually you and Rhino might be as scrappier with all of your huge amount of experience in the Boundary
Uncle
Waters.
Rhino.
Uncle Rhino walks in.
Rhino.
Yeah, we're going through comments. Welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nate Hill, which probably isn't Nate Hillstrom, because it's not even close. But since you don't have a keyword, I guess I could just hold on to the prize. Also, next week, Ron should sing the intro and rap the outro. There's an idea.
Oh, that is a good idea.
Also curious on Max's thoughts on an age cap for having a driver's license, as I feel most of his meltdowns are caused by elderly drivers. Have you ever thought about that?
That's actually a great point, but I don't know. I think it's very equally spread across the age distribution. Like it's pretty equal.
All kinds
know.
of humans are nightmares.
Yeah, well, a lot of the stoplight issues are young kids because they are the ones texting or Instagramming or tweeting at things, whatever they do.
Whatever kids
I
do
don't
these
know.
days.
Yeah, my response to Nate was, Gravel Roads Radio's response was, Aaron will be taking a well-deserved vocal maintenance day this week, but we'll workshop the idea for the following week. Also noted, said topic will be discussed with Max, which it just was. Mark Davis is back.
Mark.
Does anybody know Mark Davis? Let us know if you know. Do you know?
Yeah, he's the owner of the Raiders.
Oh, that's who that is. Okay.
Mark Davis, just send us money. But we're huge Las Vegas Raiders fans. We love the team. Yeah, we're just diehards.
Love what you're doing there, Mark.
Yeah, we love the program. Can't name a guy on the team, but love it. Next 5 for DC Wrestling probably goes something like this: Steve Brantlin, Max Anderson, Preston Bradley, Nels Anderson, Dakota Hanson. I hope I'm not missing anyone too obvious, so call me out.
Jude Link.
Well, he had Jude on
He's
his
in
top
the
5.
Oh,
He's going.
What-
he's
what
going
Calder,
is
you
this?
used to be our biggest fan,
6
but you
through
kind of
10.
dropped off.
what is this list?
This is the second next.
Oh.
This is next 5.
Next 5. So we'll go.
And I replied, I said, well, we will revisit Friday night. It might be a couple sleeper names I can think of, but
Yeah. Run through the top 5.
Steve
again.
Brantlin, I don't even know who that is.
That's like 01 era, I think, 2001, I think, in the state.
Okay.
State
Yeah.
team or 98-ish.
Max Anderson, you ever heard of him?
No, never.
Dude's a nightmare.
Nightmare.
Pud.
Exactly.
Preston Bradley.
Solid, but I don't know about top 10.
Okay.
Solid for sure.
Yeah.
Nels Anderson.
Eh. Yeah.
Would never watched him wrestle. Wouldn't know.
Dakota.
Actually, Dakota Hanson's. I would almost put him up.
Oh, so yeah, I should
Oh,
turn
yeah,
your thing.
sweet.
Yeah.
Let me do that, or just hit the thing on the side.
Oh, yeah. So your notifications aren't beeping?
Yeah.
Okay.
But Dakota Hanson's up there. He was very solid, actually.
Yeah, Dakota was very good. And I'm biased because it's my age group, but like Upsall probably deserves a little bit of respect. He
He's
had a
up
couple
there,
state
too.
tournaments, I think. At least one.
Maybe.
Okay, so maybe just one.
But he's good.
Yeah, Tom Keski, his name's up there, I think, on the winner board up
Yeah.
a little ways.
Yeah.
And I had these
Even
on my
like
phone,
Z-
but
even
Ryan
like
was
Zach
late, so he just left there.
Peterson.
Yeah, Zach Peterson,
up
he's up
there.
there. Yeah.
You know, there's Brandon Fiedler, of course. You know,
Fiedler.
he's up there,
Was
too.
he on? He wasn't on the last list either.
No.
Yeah. No, I think it gets a little muddy, probably the top 5. I think Mark was real good on those.
But
Top
yeah,
5 for
yeah,
sure.
that's the thing that I'm not thinking of is if it's all time, there's going to be guys that I'm not
Yeah,
real familiar with,
100%.
the older,
Yeah.
So
Absolutely. Almost had a great bit out of this one, but I'll get to it. Grant is back. Good to be back in the comment section again. Max never misses on the meltdowns. He's always right. To which Gravel Roads Radio said, good to have you back. Some of the regulars were starting to worry. Also, he's 0 for 5.
who's running that thing?
Grant, get me on the fan line. We need a live reaction of this next Would You Rather. That's a great idea,
is a
Grant.
great idea.
So Gravel
Good
Roads
segment.
Radio says, sounds dangerous to have you on the pod. But if you get us your phone number and sign the decency guarantee, we would be happy to have a Hadia 30th Street representative join the show.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Just get Steve your number prior to Friday. This is what I got.
Oh boy.
Nothing. Crickets. So maybe next week, Grant, if you hear this, if you listen to this episode, find a way to get me your number. You can email me at feipodcasts@yahoo.com. Or you can put your phone number in the comments. That'd be funny, too. Dare ya. Steve started a little bit of controversy in the chat because Brett Eisen said, I guess I'll keep the streak alive. First comment back-to-back weeks on Spotify, which he was.
Let's go.
And I said, easy money. I did respect you on the show, too. I said, Molly is top out-of-state contributor, but you're right there. You're on a level of your own. Molly says, whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. And Gravel Roads Radio came to the rescue. Best female contributor, Molly. Best male contributor, Brett. Now get along. Molly says, hey, Captain. And Brett says, fair enough. All right, we only got like
Good
7 more
de-escalation.
pages of comments. We're going to have someone else read some of these comments from next time. Nobody wants to hear my voice for 15 minutes straight to start a show.
Everybody does.
They
Everyone
don't. Oren Gringroth, I missed this from episode 10, so this goes back to episode 10. I'll read my response first. Let's switch it up. Why not? Big miss by the program to not acknowledge this comment. We will be sure to revisit it. More Max's meltdown content. Didn't think I had an issue with ketchup bottle until this Max meltdown segment. Went 0 for 5 last week on not having a substantial pile of ketchup on my burger. Also, I can confirm third hand that Ross speeds up when in the Highway 12 passing zone. Oh, man, that would have been good to get Ross's reaction to it.
Ross does that for sure.
Moving on. I need a drink of water. You guys got something to talk about?
Well, we could mention these beautiful tumblers up front.
Yeah, you do that real quick. Actually, before you do that, you remember in Clem's class? Let's go to when he just makes somebody read for the whole class straight.
Yes.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, that's what I feel like I'm doing right now.
Yeah, you're doing great though. We
Okay.
love it.
But
no,
yes, go ahead.
Yeah, Savannah, helped us out, made all these tumblers for us, each individual. Except for
Rhino, there's one with your character on
yeah,
it.
which,
All right.
whichever one is yours, Rhino.
I don't know which
If
one's
you don't,
mine.
if you don't immediately dump your
I'm
water,
probably the skunk.
Yeah, I think you are.
I'll be the
Or are you the
skunk.
raccoon?
Yeah, I think Ronnie or
Well, here,
raccoon
we,
makes
we
sense.
can look on this one.
Oh, you're right.
You are the skunk.
I am the skunk.
Yeah,
It
Rhino.
adds up.
Rhino the
I'm a
skunk.
skunk.
But anyway, so yeah, she helped us out making these for us. They're really cool, and then we got one for a giveaway too.
Perfect. We told Ron we'd call our special guest 5 minutes ago. Should we phone through the rest of these comments, or should we call the special guest?
Up to you. Should we give a call?
You're
Yeah, let's call Ron. Be ready. Our special guest tonight. So Ron's on vacation, but he's still doing work for the show. Some
Yeah,
of you
look at
might
him
know
go.
this guy. It's a cousin of mine and Rhino's. They're very well known and liked, and maybe famous in some circles. Dan the Man Hanonen. But I got to find Ron Burgundy in here real quick first.
Ron is Ron Burgundy in my phone. He's been that for years. And actually, while you're looking, a quick little thing that's kind of funny. When I first got Snapchat, for some reason, my phone, when I added Ron Burgundy, the contact Ron Burgundy, it called it Ron Burgundy or Valerie Impola.
Nice.
Which
I need one of
completely
you guys to
random.
help with those questions in that chat because I don't have my phone.
Let's go.
Hey, is this Ron?
Ron Burgundy.
This is Ron and my boy Dan the Man here.
Dan the man.
Hi.
Dan.
Dan the Man, I got first question. Is this it sounds like you just learned about this show today. Is that correct?
Yep.
What do you think of it so far?
I like it. You guys did a good job doing it.
I appreciate you saying that. What do you think about Ron singing?
He was good. I was saying to Rod that his Magic Anthem song, he's good singing that. Only because I was actually thinking that I told Ron that he should sing the Magic Anthem at the Super Bowl.
There you go. I agree.
should.
But do you think who?
Let's start with that B volleyball team first, Dan.
Okay.
See how that goes.
It's
yeah.
not good here.
Yeah.
Real quick, how's the audio?
It's
Good.
good. It's
Yeah.
real good. Yep, you guys are doing great.
Good to hear.
Dan, do you think you could sing better than Aaron?
Yeah. When I'm home alone, I do listen to my music, sing along to it. But yeah.
What's your favorite type
I
of
don't know.
music?
Pop.
Okay.
Hmm.
Do you have any like pop songs you can think of that we should make Aaron sing on probably the next episode when he gets back?
No. Next question.
That's a good idea.
No, Dan, this is your interview, not
Yeah,
Aaron's. You can
Aaron,
tell him
this
to
isn't
leave
your
if you
thing.
have to.
I was actually thinking that Aaron should sing 22, but
One more time.
I was actually thinking that Ron should sing 22 by Taylor Swift.
I
That's
agree.
a good vote.
Yep, that's
Yep,
a great.
that's
I'm
it.
writing that down.
That's the
I'm
next
going to
one.
write that down to make sure. I'm going to type it down. I mean, but yes, for sure you should do that. Dan, I heard you got a new job. When does that start, and where's that at?
Well, I've been working at Hobby Lobby. It's not starting. The store is not open until October 3rd, but it's going to be open to the public on October 6th.
Okay. Do you have to go in early to do training, or do you just start on October 6th?
Well, yes, I'm going in for training. Yeah,
Okay.
Training and setting up the store a little bit, huh?
yeah,
Yeah, that's awesome. Are you excited?
yeah. I'm pretty awesome. Yep.
Good.
The last job I work is at Kroger. I've been there 5 years. So yeah.
Hey, has Aaron, and maybe he has to show you after we have some guys on the show that did like trick basketball shots. We need some videos of you draining some deep threes. Are there any videos of you draining deep threes I can get?
No, unless you follow me on Instagram that my mom had documented.
Okay.
I think it's called Dan the Man 1295.
Okay. Dan the Man 1295 on Instagram. Go follow him.
Yep.
Okay. Well, we have like 14 or 15 listeners, and I bet they'll all go follow. So that's good. Tell us
Yeah.
about you're a big sports guy. What sports are you playing? Are you in any seasons right now?
No, not right now. Well, I do play basketball. I do swimming, and I do softball. yeah,
What one's your favorite?
probably basketball.
Okay. Are you the best basketball player in your family, do you think?
That's what I've been told, but yeah.
Yeah, no, we know you are. I was teeing you up to don't be humble. Yeah. You know who's not good at basketball at all?
Well, the thing is, I started basketball at the age of 8 years old, but I'm actually 29 now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Brett Hanonen. I played basketball with Brett Hanonen once. That dude's trash.
yeah.
Do you agree or disagree?
Yeah.
Do you work them when you guys play?
Well, yeah, me and Brett, we always play sometimes, but yeah,
You, Danny, do you think Brett's ever been on a podcast?
no.
Do you think we should get him in?
Not really sure though, if he wants to.
Do you follow Brett's hockey league at all? The Finnish Elite League?
Yeah, I go to his hockey games on Sunday nights, but even though he doesn't live here, but his league's still going on. But
Yeah, because he has that league here too now. But do you still watch it downstate by your house?
yeah, I go. I got friends who bring me to the games, but
Yeah.
one of them is Otto Lukema. I'm not sure if you heard of him.
Yep,
but
I've heard Otto.
he used to live down here, but he just moved up north.
Okay. Yeah, next time you see Brett, I know this is your interview, but just ask him about the 2022 Finished Elite team in Delano, Minnesota, when me, your brother Brett, and Nick Reisenen were on a line, and we once scored, I think, 6 goals on one shift. Probably the greatest thing to ever happen in that league. So just make sure you ask him about that.
That sounds pretty elite.
What's the distribution,
Yeah.
Steve, there of you and the other two for scoring?
I think I scored most of the goals.
Yeah,
But I just
probably.
sat in front. Brett and Nick, they work hard. I don't work very hard. We ask every guest who's been on here, I think, so far, Dan, what their favorite frozen
Yeah.
pizza is. What's your favorite frozen pizza?
My favorite pizza is probably Little Caesars.
Frozen
Ooh,
pizza.
great pull.
Oh.
You frozen pizza or no?
I love Little Caesars.
No, Little Caesars is great, though.
Yeah, it is. It is great. Do you have a
Yeah.
frozen pizza favorite or no?
Not really. I don't know any brand of frozen pizza though.
Yeah. Well, Little Caesar's still a good pick.
It
What's
is.
the Dan? What's the best meal that your mom makes?
The best meal that my mom makes, probably everything. But I always keep saying that every meal that man, that's good.
Do you say that? Because I was going to ask you next. Then I was going to say, what's the one thing she makes
Yeah.
that you're not a big fan of? But you sounds like you're a fan of everything.
Well, not really. There's some treats out there I don't like. There's like any like peanuts or anything like that.
Okay.
Out of ordinary, but yeah.
Who's your favorite sibling?
Well, the thing is, I don't have a favorite sibling, but I don't want to start rivals with my siblings.
That's
I
yeah,
love
you're
all-
a smart
Yeah,
guy.
come on, Steve. What kind of question is that?
Smart
I just
guy.
love all of them.
Yeah.
Good answer.
No,
Play it
that's-
safe.
No, that's fair. I'll tell you who your favorite sibling your sibling that I like the most, I think, is probably Brett. I think Brett's my
Yeah.
favorite. But I can start fights in your family. That's fine. What else did I have any other questions for Dan on my list? You guys on the phone?
I tell you, but I have no phone.
Oh,
so-
Rhino, you got to pull it up.
Oh.
But Dan, what else do you want to talk about? You got any other topics you want to bring up?
I have no topics in my head right now.
Pretty excited about your podcast debut, though, huh?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to be on here.
I'm curious how much he's listened to because Ron, have you shown him some of your earlier Ron Sings bits? Because I don't know.
No,
I think you
No,
might have
I,
shown him the best one.
no. I brought him up to speed tonight. I started looking and told him which episodes I was in, which ones
Yeah.
I wasn't,
Yeah.
and started checking it out. But it's only been a couple hours, and he needs about I don't know 300, 400 hours to catch up on all of them. So
Hey, Dan, you were great. Are you willing to come on again sometime?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you crushed it. We'll think of more things to talk about. If you ever have sporting events or you want to talk about Special Olympics or anything, you just let us know and I'll get you back on. Okay.
Okay.
Hey Ron, thanks for setting this up. That was awesome. That was super fun.
Yeah.
Enjoy your vacation.
Yeah, thanks for having
Ron.
us.
Are you back next week?
Yeah, I'll be back.
All right,
Okay,
sounds
we'll
good.
see.
Enjoy the time, guys.
Yep,
Yeah.
thanks.
Bye,
Yeah.
guys.
Thank you.
Hey, we just keep getting better every week.
Dan the man.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, Dan's awesome.
That's fun.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
nice
Dan
of-
loves sports.
Nice of Ron to call in.
Yeah, no, setting that one up. Oh, I forgot. I was going to ask him if he could get his mom to come on. What if we got Aunt?
That's a very
on
good
right
idea.
now?
We should get a couple aunties on here at a
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, we should do that. If any aunties want to be on our show, let us know. Back to the comments. Everybody's favorite thing.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dan. Alexis Enerson from YouTube. I actually have shared your podcast with a few people too. Even reached out to Sandy Nar.
Oh,
What if?
Hi, Sandy.
Gotta
What
get
up?
Sandy Nar on
That
the
is the
pod.
exact reaction GRR put. Let's go. She's free to come on and tell bus stories anytime.
Yep.
That'd be
Katie
a-
Hillica, who loves Aaron singing. Great Star Spangled Banner on. Thanks, Katie. Brian Moe, Macho Mill is a triple cheeseburger, triple cheese with flamethrower sauce and possibly the flamethrower bacon, if I recall correctly. Large fries and large drink.
BMO?
BMO would be a
BMO,
great.
Brian Aho? Brian Aho? Is that BMO?
No.
Did you
BMO
say
is
Brian Aho or
Moe.
Brian?
Oh,
Moe?
I said Aho. I meant
Oh.
Aho.
Oh,
Brian
Brian
Aho.
Aho.
I'm trying to go
Hey,
fast.
Brian Aho.
Did I tell you he was at that Alex's wedding also? So that was kind
Really?
of fun. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
kind of fun to run into him. I
We got an hour. Like, we're half an hour. I'm getting me to do it.
I
Dan
didn't see
interview,
him.
so that's good.
seen him in a long time.
Mackenzie Anderson, back in the day, Jack's double cheeseburger order meant a bun with 2 slices of cheese.
Yep.
Adam_GRR, great episode, gentlemen. I think Max is still confused about who I am. I didn't graduate. I didn't graduate from Litchfield High School. I moved to Litchfield as an adult.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
So
know
now
the
I wanna
guy,
look
so
at
that's not
that.
really
Yeah.
my fault there. But yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
just keep speculating.
I think I got who it is now.
Where do you
ha-
think he's from?
No, I have no idea.
Oh. All right.
Oh, yeah, I could play that game next. Adam. We got to get you back on the show here at some point. We should have actually probably got to know him a little better. Man, that's a good point. Back to episode 6. So somebody's catching up. Uper 12. No Upers listen to the podcast is fake news. You actually have a large following here in Northern Houghton County. Great content, boys. Our Michigan numbers have grown tremendously. So he's right. I mean, he's on episode 6. So episode 6 just got to the UP, but
Do you
You've
guys
always been a couple weeks behind.
do you guys hear a lot of or not a lot, but hear any bagging on the UP in general? Like, the UP, I don't want to go up there.
Do a lot of bagging on the
I
UP
love the UP.
myself,
Dude, we
personally.
went up there this summer and it was so much fun. Actually,
so it's like my
We're
grandpa Torla lives out in Cedar Bay on the lake, and
Yeah.
he tells people it's terrible too because he doesn't want them to come.
He says you wouldn't like it.
Yeah, you wouldn't like
maybe
it.
that's where it comes from. I don't know,
Yeah.
but man, it was a great time up there.
My ongoing bit is every time that I'm not in the UP, I just trash on it and say how bad it is up there. And then when I go there, I have fun every single time.
Yeah, no, I think it's great.
And the drive wasn't even bad this summer when we went.
No, it's an easy drive.
easy
It's
drive,
beautiful
yeah.
when you get there.
Yeah.
There's starting to be too many people though, and it kind of
41
bothers
Yeah,
me.
the secret's kind of out,
41
I
north.
think.
Yeah.
On the
Yeah,
UP.
no,
it's too
see it,
bad.
yeah.
got a 41 North shirt on right now.
Oh yeah, we need a sponsor, 41 North.
Yeah, I know. Maybe if they ever would listen, they could
Yeah.
jump in.
Well, yeah. Oh, I was gonna say we beat the pizza conversation into the ground, but I come up with a new favorite every time.
Oh,
Tostada from Ambassador in the UP. Is
That's
just,
a big
Very-
pizza.
I had
It's
it last
so
time I
good.
was up there
It's
a couple
so
months
good.
ago. Very good.
Yeah, so thank you, Uper 12, for bringing me back to that conversation. But yes, we do love our Upers, and our numbers are growing tremendously in Michigan. And now we got Dan the Man on. That's going to go through the roof. Wait till his followers find out. Oh, do you guys? I was going to pay extra. What was it? Follow Dan on Instagram. But
Yeah, I looked it up. It's Dan the Man 1225, but it looks like
12.95 or 25.
is it 1295?
I think it's 12.95.
Yeah, because 1225 has nothing.
Yeah, no, I think it's Dan the Man.
I followed it.
See if you can
I
find it.
Oh, I
'cause
found it. I
95.
found it. He's right here.
Also, real
Boom,
quick,
follow.
we need a GRR Instagram.
Yeah, you
Do we have one?
No, because well, yeah, we do need one. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Savannah, when she made these, she made a little video and she could have tagged the show, but we don't have an Instagram. So
Okay. X from X. And the only one who comments on X is Ross Hullinen. But we were gonna start the show with Max and Ross do trick shots.
yeah, I know.
But then I'm like, we can drive engagement. If you want to go and
Yeah.
find them, they are posted on our Facebook page. I
Oh,
did post
perfect.
them there. I posted them on X.
maybe we'll do that.
So you can still find them. And people have found them because his videos, they were all like at 60 to 70. They're like 125, 130 in the last week.
Coming back, boys.
But this is
Let's
funny.
hope not.
So Ross, I don't remember which video, but he comments, this makes me want to fire the channel back up. But watch out. And then he tags Dude Perfect. Like, we're coming. Which is just hilarious to actually tag him. And then he said sound quality is elite, which is terrible. You can't tell what's going on.
Yeah, it does look like that thing was recorded on a potato.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty
so
bad.
bad. Like it makes me wonder. Like literally, what was that?
What did
don't
you
have
think
any
you were
idea what
doing?
you're recording on?
How could that be that bad?
it's tough.
That
Oh,
wasn't
is
that
it
long
funny?
ago. Like phones couldn't have been that bad.
They
Could
apparently
they?
were. I think I said somewhere, what do you comment? There's Razor 7 or something?
Yeah, I would not have had a smartphone, but probably a lot of the
wouldn't?
people I hung around. No, I was the following year after that. I was already working at Sprint when I got my first
Wow.
smartphone.
Okay,
Oh, but that was hilarious. I absolutely was just.
it's crazy. It doesn't feel like that long ago. But then again, I am a pretty old man, so it probably was a while
Those
ago.
videos are hilarious. Go find them. And I don't know whose YouTube it is, but just a bunch of numbers. So
Yeah,
one of you
they're
guys
pretty
must
good.
have
Yeah,
created
it's
that.
just a seems like a burner account, but just for Maxi Brown trick shots.
Oh,
It was
man.
14 years ago.
And then on
I suppose.
Facebook, Mallory lays into Toma. Is that how you say Jack's
Yeah,
nickname?
Toma, yeah.
I have a perfect example of why Amazon comes in clutch. Our ice maker bit the dust. We immediately missed it and wanted another. I was going to order on Amazon, but thought, what the heck? I'll go out and grab one. Chased around for 2+ hours, saw 0 ice machines in store. Got home, ordered one off Amazon. Could have saved myself a lot of gas and patience if I would have just ordered the dumb thing in the first place. I don't always use Amazon, but it comes in clutch at times for sure.
Sounds like it's convenient.
Yeah,
Or her.
this should-
Yeah,
Not
no, for
wrong.
sure. Sounds like it's more. That was the worst argument.
That's
Like,
a
I don't
terrible
even.
take.
Like,
we
I,
can trash him too. He's not here. That was
I
just
know,
the
and that's
worst.
what I was gonna kill another hour on. Just like, I'm trying to understand your brain on this Amazon thing.
He
Like,
really stayed in the pocket, though.
Oh,
I
yeah.
admire him.
He
for
actually
that.
dug
That was
in
pretty
deeper. I
sweet.
think. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he was committed.
You'll have to forgive my ignorance, but what did he say about?
Oh,
He says
my
Amazon's
gosh.
not actually more convenient.
Yeah, he
like he
said-
thinks you should just run places and get everything.
Yeah.
yeah, no.
He says it's more
he's
convenient to try to go hunt around for hours and
immediately
hours.
wrong.
Yeah, to find things instead of just ordering it.
Before we get to Chargers family, well, yeah, let's do a quick comment catch up. Boom already did that one. Ron says that. I don't know where you got to start on these things. Mary Cuevisto, you can't new phone who diss me when I'm your number 1 contributor. That'll show you. You're number 3 right now, so you better stay awake. Savannah, Jack is probably so scared of the backlash from his Amazon rant. Yes, we just hit that. It's either a 90-year-old Mampa or Calder on his phone. Going back to drivers. Aaron, get some of those up close for the viewers to see, talking about the Cubs. Nate Hellstrom, American Idol sing-off, Ron and Dan. That would be awesome. Ron, record something with Dan while you're there so we can play it.
There we go.
Do the Ron, have Dan make the Ron sings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He could be on the show every week if he
22
he could
Taylor
say
Swift.
like, you guys get creative. I'll give you guys something to do tomorrow. And then Lindsay's wondering how the sponsorship works.
Yeah, I already. So I have a beef with that because she texted me, and what did I do? Immediately respond like this. I mean, it was within seconds.
Oh.
Nothing. Crickets.
Oh.
You got that cricket? Just nothing.
This is what Lindsay had to say
Yeah.
when Max texted her.
I told her how it all works. You know, I pulled up our detailed sponsor application
Yeah,
process.
not
you know?
anybody gets to be a sponsor.
Yeah, so I
You
pulled
have
it
to
up.
at least have a hat or a cup to give us.
Come on. You don't gotta tell 'em.
Or 2 stickers. 2 stickers gets it through.
And
At
if
least in the early episodes.
And
it
if you
did.
haven't noticed, we haven't had a sponsor for a few weeks, so
Yeah.
nobody's seeing the value anymore.
Yeah,
So
we're
I
not
tried.
bagging
running
pot.
dry.
I tried, and she just said nothing. So,
Yeah.
man, she's had her opportunity.
Oh, now she knows, so that's
I mean,
good.
space is limited.
Yeah.
We don't. We don't
Oh man, it's so good. Chargers
Charger
lose
fan line,
tonight,
yeah.
20-14 in double overtime.
I can't believe you guys left.
Scored early on a long Jackson Nyquist touchdown,
Yeah.
I believe. And then after that, offense just couldn't get going. New London had some big guys, though. I'll give them
They
that.
did.
They were
They-
pushing us around a little bit.
They've got. I don't think DC will ever just be a big team.
No,
It's
for
never
sure
gonna
not.
happen.
No.
Did we talk about that already? How just anytime you look at a DC football team versus anyone else, our guys are just smaller, whatever age.
Yeah, we
Fifth
don't
and
grow
sixth
them.
grade,
We
they're
just don't
small.
grow them as big here.
Seventh grade,
Yeah,
they're small.
for whatever
Just are.
reason, you just
Wrong
can't
water.
make them big.
Yeah, we need different water.
Might be.
Anybody want to send us some water
Yeah.
from somewhere else?
Maybe mix something else in that fin blood or something. I don't know. But the lead, and we missed this the other night. Mike Lotka retires, and I was going to ask somebody tonight how many years he did that, and I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
but
that's a
Mike
great
Lotka no
question.
longer in the booth. Mike Barton taking over does a great job. Just
Yeah.
hanging out with him today.
The Mike Barton, what I thought was Adam Barton first, like short.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
Locke
I
is
actually
just
like.
iconic.
I like both those guys. Mike Lotka, he was Adam as a teacher, cross country coach.
Mhm.
And, yeah, he was. I liked him.
Yeah, the local legend.
Yeah.
Local legend. But he was. I have like a thing for like old vintage announcers too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like even when I listen to like play-by-play sports, like if you just listen to like old recordings, it's just like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. And Mike I mean, I'm not saying he was like sound like an old guy by any means, but he's just like real crisp, clean,
Well,
short.
yeah, and he's like
he didn't need to be the hype man. He just said
Right,
what was happening
right.
in the game. But I wonder how many years he did it.
but he knew a fixture that you probably listened to for a lot of years. So
Yeah.
I'm sure
Yeah.
it's same with me. Like
I have in
he
my
used to.
memory going to a game late or maybe missing a game and being in the backyard on 30th Street and
could
hear
hear
the
it.
echo of Vodka rolling over
I
the
was just
field.
I was gonna bring
That's
that
a-
up. I remember walking down 30th Street on a Friday night, and
Yeah.
you could
So
just hear
cool.
them. Yeah.
We used to be able to go up on top of the swing set by the barn and see the scoreboard. But I think the trees have gotten too
Oh,
tall.
Yeah,
now or
you
something.
could see it from
Yeah.
ours up. If you went up on the field,
Yeah.
the baseball field, you could see the scoreboard.
Yeah. So whenever Bob and Ruth didn't let us go to the games, we'd have to go and try to peep the
Find a way.
scoreboard, binoculars or something.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember walking through the school to the old field?
Oh yeah.
I was thinking about that today. I remember my first football game I remember going to, walking through. It might not have been the first I remember, and it was a heartbreak loss to Annandale. I think Annandale, I'm not sure. Last play of the game, quarterback decided to keep it on a pass play, taken down to lose the game at like the 2-yard line or something.
Wow.
That was it. And I was there with Miles today, and he's a kindergartner. I was thinking that's the same memory for him probably as
Yeah.
it was for me. Big
Yeah.
enough to go, but not old enough to run around. And that one will probably stick with him.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember running around at games?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
I do.
You must have been younger. I was never allowed to. I said sat by dad the whole time.
I remember like
Maybe when I got
yeah.
older, but
Yeah.
I'm sure there's an age where you didn't. But I remember sitting with dad a lot longer than my friends were.
Yeah, shockingly, I actually remember a little bit of running around at the old field, which again is shocking because you wouldn't think Bob would have any time for it, and he doesn't. So maybe he wasn't at those games or something.
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
don't even think I did much. If I was there, they
Yeah.
were usually pretty set on me being right there by watching
Yeah.
the game.
And now I try to let my kid run around, and he's like, I don't know. Like he says he wants to watch the game, and he does, but he also
Yeah.
I think feels like I shouldn't be running around.
Yeah.
Even though I've never been like, run around. you
Yeah,
know?
no, my kids they're gone. That's good.
Well, that's what's nice. It's fenced in.
Yeah.
I mean, run around. I don't know.
That is
but-
true. You could go a lot of places at that old field. There was no
Oh,
fence.
yeah.
You could run to
Yeah,
the
you
woods
could
where
go
the
to
field is
woods,
now.
at Wilma's
Yeah.
house.
Right behind the woods
Wilma's.
is behind there. Yeah.
They do like to get a game of touch ball going outside of
Yeah.
the fence.
Yeah,
that's
And
pretty
if
classy.
Wyatt specifically asks, I let him go.
Mm-hmm.
But that one, the other kids are doing it. I think it's fine. but-
Right.
I think that's also like a core memory of football games. For
Well, we
me,
just have to
going
ask
there
Max
playing.
because
It
he's the
wasn't-
best parent in either of
Yeah.
these communities.
Just run it
so-
by me. I'll let you know.
Okay. So
We didn't
you're okay with them going as long as they actually stay by you. You'll tell them they can. Tell your kid they can, but then hopefully they don't.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. I do a little bit have that same mentality of, well, if we're coming here to watch a game and we're paying to watch, probably maybe to sit and watch the game. But I also know that for me, maybe I could have had friends other than you scrubs. If I could've-
Come on, Dad, I want to make a friend.
if I could have ran around.
Rhino stinks.
But- no, I'm glad. I
Do you ever
actually
think
know
about
for
that
it.
though? Like the psychology of like, we grew up in the same neighborhood. What are the chances we all stay like buddies?
I
Like,
don't
I don't
think
think
so.
that's even that's guaranteed. I don't know.
Yeah.
And we're all very different.
yeah.
I don't care for any of you. Just like Max said, it's just like by default we're all friends. I
Too
guess.
bad. Just
Yeah.
Just don't got any other friends. I tried for 10 years.
Well, I use Dad's line. I don't have friends.
yeah, because then you can't lose.
Yeah, if you
friends.
never have friends, you can't. You don't have to worry about losing a friend. So my dad's never had a friend or lost a friend.
Perfect
Yeah,
record.
it's super false.
yeah. Man, 18 holes in 18 minutes. Me and you golfed.
Are we done with Charger fan line?
Oh, you got more to say?
Oh, no. I mean,
Are we worried about the team? I'm not.
nah, I'm not super worried, but how good is New London?
I don't know. They looked really good today.
I was really surprised when I showed up in the third quarter and it was 7-zip
Yeah,
us. And I was like,
7-0.
oh, wow, okay.
Mhm.
So I
Took
figured
a while
there
to get going for
yeah, there
them.
must be a game going on anyway.
Yeah.
And I don't know. New London looked decent.
That's kind of like I think Howard Lake and New London. They just like seemed like they wanted it bad.
Right. I think a lot of teams are probably going to be that way
Yeah.
for the Chargers.
Yeah.
No, I
you
think
know,
that's a big
because
piece of
they-
that.
They've been
They're so dominant.
dominant,
Everybody's just
and they want to.
Yeah,
they wanna
DC's
win.
been good for however many years, and I think everyone's. Just,
And you
don't
could-
do
think
Max's
of it.
side, Mike. Just because he does it, it's a nightmare. You're already too quiet. Go back straight into that thing.
And you could see it. You could see it. New London, like the team was fired up. Anytime they made a play, they
Yeah.
were fired up. And
No,
you
yeah,
could
that's
see
what I
that
said.
was
It just
is
felt like
because
they had energy.
You know, it was against DC and they did something.
It's like Glencoe in our heyday, man.
Yeah.
Like around 2010 when they went years without getting beat on their
Yep.
brand new field.
Yeah, same thing. I'd guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, I guess we could be done with Charger fan line.
Yeah. No, we got a lot of
One
topics,
last
actually.
comment on it though. I did not love. I don't love how every fourth down is so predictable.
What don't you love about that?
It's just
How is it predictable?
you get to third down, you hard count them.
Oh yeah,
They sometimes jump, sometimes don't, and then you
Yeah.
run a play up the middle, and it turns into fourth down anytime.
yeah.
I'm all done though. We can move on.
18 holes in 18 minutes. You went golfing, I went golfing. Rhino, you go golfing?
I didn't go golfing.
Ron did. We should have
Why?
asked him on the call.
We should have. I golfed terribly, but it was a lot of fun.
Wild Marsh?
Yeah.
That's all you've done since?
Yeah, and I was kind of bummed actually that we didn't know that.
Could have found a way to golf together.
Yeah, we could have found a way to golf together.
Well,
maybe,
here,
but-
yeah, I think Brett Risen and listen. He pulled the wool right over my eyes. I get a text on, is it Tuesday? Is it Tuesday league?
Monday.
Monday league?
Yep.
Whatever it is, whatever day. I get a text from Brett. Hey, you want to go golf in a Wild Marsh tonight? Yeah, it sounds fun. I haven't hung out with Brett for a while. Let's go golf at Wild Marsh, right? Like, day goes on. Like, oh, yeah, it's actually league, whatever. I'm like, that's sweet. And he tells me who we're golfing with. Pat Narlock and somebody. And then I'm like getting closer to game time. He's like, oh, actually, you're golfing with Mark and Mark Nordstrom and Freddie and Ian. Is that his,
Yeah, I
his
think
name?
it was Ian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which was fine, but I thought I was golfing
Yeah,
with Brett.
right.
So,
You
Brett,
were
you
Phil-
and me, we need to go golfing.
Were you filling in for Brett?
No.
Oh,
Brett
I
was
thought
there
you
too.
Oh, he was.
Oh.
But he ended up
Oh,
going
okay.
later. I was able to get there earlier, so I
Gotcha.
kind of walked myself into it, but I don't know.
But yeah, that was fun. I liked that course, and again, I golfed terribly. I'm just not a good golfer, unfortunately.
That golf is hard. Course is hard
It
too.
is.
The
but-
back nine on that course is really, really hard. It seems
It's
there's
not
like
as
3
hard as
holes
I
in a row.
not as hard as I made it seem.
Calder Nell says, but have you been nervous of a 4th and 1 from the Chargers? Not me. It's pretty much a guaranteed first down.
That is a good point.
Which yeah, but
How'd
Wild Marsh I was brutal on
Were
the
ya?
front, like so
Okay.
bad. Back 9 I was better, but we're not going to talk too much about that score. Do you guys want to ask me how I did? Was it yesterday I was golfing?
How did you do yesterday, Steve?
Yeah, where'd you golf?
I golfed at Shamrock in Corcoran.
How'd you play at Shamrock and Corcoran?
Really, 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 really good.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah,
That's sweet.
yeah, for me, anyways.
Well, let's hear some numbers.
Hole by hole.
Yeah,
Ask me
run
how.
through it
Ask
here.
me about hole 1.
That was hole 1,
Bogey.
2.
Bogey.
3,
Bogey.
4,
Par.
5,
Bogey.
6,
Bogey.
7,
Bogey.
8,
Bogey.
9,
Double bogey.
Where
9
we
over
at?
after 9.
Okay.
10,
Back 9. Bogey.
11,
Par.
12,
Par.
13,
Par.
Wow.
16,
Par.
15,
Par.
16,
Par.
17,
Par.
18.
Bogey.
How'd we do?
11 over 83.
Dude, that's
Wow,
good.
what a
I
That's
might
solid.
retire.
No, that's good. 83. I mean, if you're sniffing 80, that's a good
Yeah,
round
that's a
to
good
me
round.
anyway. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that was as good as I've golfed in a very, very long time. It was wet in the morning. We had first tee half the day. It was like still dark. And there were just some putts that just got left short 6 inches. Like after you have a really good back 9, you're like, man, I wish those would have spun over 2
Yeah,
more
Right?
times.
No
but
kidding.
It was fine. That's very happy golf for me. Easy course, wide open. But I mean, I was hitting shots, but I never hit shots. So I had a blast. So that was good.
Who'd you golf with?
I was with Mark Messerly, who I used to work with. Tony Grimius, who won a hat on the
Oh,
show.
yeah.
He
Did he
was
get
there.
it? Did he get
Grimace.
it?
I brought him his hat.
Yes,
yep. So I was on the
sir.
ball.
Yeah.
So Tone now owns a Voltage hat. And who else was with us? Corey Harrington. You remember Corey?
Yeah.
Yep.
Corn
so-
dog. Corn dog Harrington.
Corn dog Harrington. Yep. So we had a blast.
That's awesome.
It's fun hanging out with some old coworkers. I haven't seen them in a while.
Shamrock and Corcoran. I need to write that down because I'm always looking for.
A nice, easy, short course. So that's the one.
I'm
Boom.
I'm always looking for new courses to play.
Yeah, put that one in your phone. I'll be your Google.
Must be tough.
Hey, any other golf stories? Calder, you been golfing?
I'm going tomorrow. I haven't in a long time.
Okay.
It's been like a month for whatever reason. Jack's wondering how to comment on YouTube.
I don't know how
Can't
he
find
can't.
it
There's
anywhere, do I gotta be
10,000
signed
comments
in?
on YouTube.
I go
so
like
yeah,
this.
probably.
Yeah. Usually,
Yeah,
usually you
keyboard.
just kind of use your fingers.
Yeah. Figure it out, but
He
I
should
don't
be
know.
able to just.
You do text to
I
text is
you probably have to be signed in. You probably
You
have
do
to
that?
have
speech to
an account,
text.
I would
Maybe
imagine.
you could.
I don't do that, but
Mary is. I'm
That's my
here.
best job.
Mary's in number 1 spot right now.
the
Lindsay
crown.
had it. Now Mary took it over. I'm only here for the details on Rowan's playing at halftime. Then I got to go to bed.
was that today?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet. I
Big
should've-
touchdown for Rowan at halftime.
yeah.
Big
Yeah.
time.
Big pass breakup. Yeah.
Let's go.
He looked good. He looked really, really good. I think
that-
there's good things in his future, probably.
Is that flag?
He's elite.
still?
No, I
It's
just do
just
touch.
touch.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We don't do flag football here anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
So they do touch even in at normal practice?
No,
and everything?
yeah. So 1st through 4th grade is all just skills. They'll do
Oh,
a little
no
like
kidding.
touch scrimmage at the end, but you remember how we used to just do games and
Yeah.
you'd play somebody else every
Right.
week? No.
Yeah.
Then in 5th grade we'd start tackle. So
That's pretty cool.
yeah.
Yeah, Emmer's got a big.
Oh yeah. How
Tackle-
did he
tackle game
play last weekend too?
Yeah, he did. And Savannah's got a video. He was. I mean, if he'd have reached the ball out, he'd have went over the pylon for a touchdown, but he got stopped
Oh,
just
man.
short of the
Oh,
goal line.
man.
He had one really good run and he had a couple tackles and knocked the guy out of bounds. And yeah, I mean that's where I saw that big difference in team size. They were playing Mound, which I don't think Mound's known for being giants or anything.
No.
But-
Well, the community just keeps getting bigger, but yeah.
Yeah, but I mean size, what you know. And anyway, DC, we were just so much smaller.
Did he play in the first game or the second game?
First game.
First game. So
Yep.
I was watching. I didn't even.
Yeah, you were there. I saw you across the way, and I did not make it over to
Okay.
chirp it. Yeah, but
Yeah, I wasn't there super long, but did get to see a little bit of that. That was fun.
yeah, it's fun to watch though. Mound kids looked pretty decent.
Calder, you want to contribute anything on this conversation? I do want to get to this, and we got a whole bunch of stuff on the list, and
Seriously.
we're running. But
I didn't even
how
know.
was it growing up on 30th Street when it was basically just like a suburban neighborhood?
Seriously, that's
You grew up in the suburbs. Some of us, we grew up. It was like I don't know what we
It was like
equated to. It was like
feral cats. Like
Yeah.
we were just feral.
yeah.
I don't know. I guess. Yeah, there's like the 3 families. in
You
our-
probably
our
got
one
new
family.
clothing sometimes.
There's probably no
I
other kids
probably did.
left. It's probably just you.
No,
That's what I
me and Will O'Brien and Grant Hadia and Jason Hadia.
Yeah, it
and-
sounds like just a
yeah.
bunch of pricks. You just said the
Carson
name of a
Niska.
bunch of dudes nobody likes. Your names may have been Chad Tucker. I don't know.
I don't know a Tucker.
Oh,
I'd
man.
say it's probably a big difference, 30th Street.
I would imagine.
Well, I was thinking there's actually like new houses on the street.
Yeah.
Niskas were moving in.
Yeah,
Hadia's
Niska's
moved
moved in.
in. Oh, you just listed them. O'Brien's just moved
They
in.
started burning down the old ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
That's a good point. Ours burnt down.
Yeah, from hearing some of the older siblings talk about it, it's just like different ball games.
Yeah, you don't even know.
You don't even.
Sounds like
you
I didn't
don't
have
even know.
quite near as much fun.
Yeah, that's the things that I miss.
Did you like was Smackswoods even a thing for you?
Oh yeah,
guys?
me and Brick would Tahoe.
Okay.
We'd go out to Square Lake.
Frick.
Me and Cade were skating on Square Lake one time. We went camping out there a few times.
Okay.
Pretty sure I left.
Skating on Square Lake.
Yeah,
You get some points for that. I don't.
You,
I
what do
never
you think
skated
Donna
on Square
Kleppe's favorite 30th Street story is?
probably when she shaved our cat in the kitchen.
was Cassie's wondering. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
that's the
okay.
best
Listen to
story.
this. You didn't know you came in just get railed. I'm sorry, but Kate and Calder used to get driven in a car to Uncle Johnny's to play hockey in Lincoln.
I'm sure we did. Yeah, it happened.
Did you have to like fix the car or something first, or just?
No, I think we
good
just kind
working
of
car.
jumped in and
Probably
away we
just said,
went.
"Bob, do you bring me over there?" And he did.
That's so crazy.
I definitely walked my fair share. Brick would come pick me up on his snowmobile and we rip
Oh,
over
yeah,
there.
yeah.
But I'm plenty of times I was walking.
I do
and-
forget, like Bill lived right there. Like they're right down the street.
Yeah,
they just have kids our age. But
almost
Yeah.
30th Street.
yeah.
Right.
He wishes.
No, it would
Probably
be
still
30th
is
Street.
30th,
It's the
yeah.
same.
No,
Oh, it's Meeker County.
It's 250th.
So it's not
or
30th
something,
over
my
there.
bad.
No, it
240th
turns
or
it
250th.
turns into it though, because right across
Before his house, though, he's in Meeker County.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Different street.
Good point.
Not 30th
Bad
Street.
side.
Who
of town.
was the scariest big brother in the neighborhood for you? See, it's the same thing. Like the big mean brothers were gone.
It's probably
Yeah.
going to be Steve.
It might be me.
No, I don't really remember interacting with any of them.
Yeah,
I
he
guess.
probably wouldn't have, honestly.
Like, I hung out. I guess I saw more of like Jeff Jenks than either of you guys really.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Probably I don't know. Greg Hadia was probably the scariest back in the day. I don't know.
that's-
Maybe
that's
or no, maybe
hilarious.
Aaron. I guess like
Yeah,
it wasn't
Aaron,
not
yeah.
actually scary, but I was just like I was little and
Big
like
kids, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, dude in the way.
It probably would have been like Jack's buddies, but there weren't even many of Jack's age
Mm.
around, really. He hung out with us older a little bit, I think.
Yeah. No, that's I don't like.
Bruce
I don't have a
Nemo-
lot
Bruce Nemo.
of. I have memories of you running around in a diaper, and that's about it.
Yeah,
I-
that
how old are you?
23.
23. So I'm 12 years older. So yeah, I mean that makes sense. I'd get my
Yeah.
license and be gone by
Yeah.
the time you started being worth anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Andy and Aaron Hadia were scary on May Day.
Yeah, I remember
Per
Aaron being
Cassidy.
scary for sure.
Lindsay got shot in the butt with a BB gun by Davey Hollinan. Man, that's that was just a lesson you learned on 30th Street. Some of us got our BB guns taken away for shooting people with them. I don't know.
Steve, do you remember when you got your first BB gun, one pump, brought it over, and I immediately shot out the window of my mom's minivan?
No, I don't remember that. I believe it.
First
though.
time I'd ever shot a BB gun.
man.
I'm just like, okay, I'll try it out. Shoot it into the gravel driveway. Ding, right into the minivan window.
My
What?
brain probably wanted to forget that real quick.
You
I
were
don't- I
probably
honestly
already
don't
on your
remember
way
it. Yeah, I
home.
don't remember it.
Well, that's probably why I
Oh,
got
that's
rides
great.
to UTAs is compared to you guys. I was just an angel.
It's probably true.
I once
Fair point.
got Dan's BB gun taken away for a long time because we had one of those big orange flags. I think it was put in a field. It was supposed to be in a field still, but we had it. And me and I think Dana were taking turns. One guy would hold it. The other guy would go, I don't know, 30 feet the other way and try to shoot it.
I remember
got caught.
shooting, and we didn't have like great bow and arrows, but shooting bow and arrows up
yeah.
from the top of our hill and trying to catch them at the bottom. It was just ridiculous.
Oh, not the smartest kid.
No, we weren't smart.
When I got, I don't remember how old we were, but Ruth brought us, me and Dano, to Walmart. We picked up some pistol BB guns. They were just
I remember
spring-loaded.
that,
Yeah,
yep,
remember those
yep.
gray ones? For some reason, in the vehicle on the way back, I decided to cock it. And then I, for whatever reason, thought, well, I can't just leave it like this, and didn't know what to do with it. So I just put my finger on the end of the barrel
Did you
and
bury one?
and shot it. It didn't break skin, but it
Like
hurt.
a metal BB gun?
Oh yeah, it was
Yeah,
but it was
yeah,
just
I saw.
spring.
Yeah.
It was just spring loaded, so it wasn't like even a pump action. It was just spring, but it still did not feel good.
Yeah, no,
and
you'll
and
feel
it's
it.
funny thinking about it later. I could have literally just put it on the seat of the van
Yeah.
instead of my finger, but that's what I did. Yeah.
BB
Good
guns were
times.
always hanging around.
Yeah. There's
Me
always.
Well,
and-
even to that point, the neighborhood got safer when airsoft guns came out.
Yeah.
'Cause we were already having
Yeah.
the wars.
100%.
Oh yeah, we used to put on snow pants and jackets in the summertime and shoot BB guns at each other.
Well, that's the rumor. I don't even remember this. Like my brain must forget things it doesn't want to remember. But I think I was shooting Ryan or maybe you in the chest with like a baseball chest protector on,
Oh, probably.
remember
I
that.
feel like I remember.
and
doing
I
that.
got my BB gun taken away. He had a chest
You
protector
had a
on. Like,
chest
what else do you
protector.
need? We were fine. Yeah.
Oh man.
I tried to block you remember Dano's like 10 pump, that little
yeah.
guy?
Yeah.
I had Cade just pump it like 5 times and I held up like a sled. Like it was just a classic, the foam one. And it went straight through and hit me right on the top of the head. I was just like holding it there.
Cade probably walked right up to
He
me,
probably
right
did,
up to
yeah.
the
The sled was in the way so I couldn't see anyway. But
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, BB guns. Did your kids have BB guns?
Do they?
Yeah.
No, I know. No, they don't.
My kid, we got our kid a BB gun probably a couple years ago now, just because I want him to learn, the safe parts about
Yeah.
about him, not doing what we did, but just knowing how to handle, I guess, early. But
No, I agree. If I lived in the country, I would like. Rowan wants to hunt and fish, and I'm just not
Yeah.
into either. So I
yeah,
feel kind of
same.
bad. But
I'm the same way.
My kids don't got a BB gun, but I do.
Oh yeah. You send him out there with chest protectors and stuff.
Nate Hillstrom, Jason Hottie would take his glasses off so we wouldn't be able to shoot.
Nate Hillstrom would be a great one to add to the airsoft
I got
combo.
invited to one Hottie airsoft war,
I did
and
too.
I had the first like fully automatic, so I was just I was deadly in an airsoft war. But I remember chasing after somebody because I was fully automatic, and then they just turned and I perfect BB hole in my lip.
Oh, brutal.
It was sweet.
I actually, that's the only airsoft war, like real, that I've ever been to. Was that I was invited to one at Hadia's also, because they must have had them quite a bit or something.
They did, but did you never come to any of our overnight ones?
I don't think
You
so.
must not have.
Uh-uh.
We
I
used to
feel
have
like there was
overnighters.
only one.
I think we had a
You think there was
couple.
multiple?
I think there was a couple, but yeah, we used to. Yeah, we had.
Well, I
all-nighters.
probably didn't have any airsoft guns for a long time.
It's probably Anderson only week.
It
so you
probably
could've
might
was,
have
done-
been
it probably
Anderson
was
only
Anderson
week.
only week also. But anyway, Aaron Hadia at their war that we were having, they had this tree in their front yard that was like 3 or 4 different stems, and I saw him looking between a couple of them, and I shot from by their shed right in the chin in the V of the trunks. It was great. That was fun.
Yeah, no, airsoft wars were ideal. They're super fun.
We used to do them
Yeah,
at
super fun.
UTA all the time. just
yeah.
around that
Oh,
whole,
yeah.
that whole property.
That was a good setup for
We'd
it.
be in the barn. There's a hay bale in there, and a couple of guys are hiding behind it. You're just trying to bounce them off the ceiling straight down onto them.
You ever just ride around on a sheep and try to get someone?
Bob's,
Never jumped on Bucky to try to go get
Be
someone.
the
Oh
cavalry.
man, remember the mean pig?
Oh yeah, that
Holy-
was so much.
You
fun.
almost got your ankle
yeah.
taken off by that thing a time or two.
That was a great time. Try to race across the pig pen without getting eaten by the pig.
Oh, man,
that's
yeah.
fun. That's just some good old fun, fashion fun.
Building
there. Good old
character.
fashion fun.
Yeah. Calder, what are the 30th Street stories you got before we get to our next 47 topics and 99 hours of the show? I haven't heard Brett do tonight. He might, maybe he's got a girlfriend. I think he does. I don't know. Who knows? But Brett, awfully quiet in the comments. We seem to have lost Bill Aho's burner.
Oh yeah.
Show's falling apart.
Losing people.
I thought Bill Aho's burner might be Adam. Some of the stuff he said
Could be.
had the same
Yeah.
kind of big words going on.
Robert Anderson gone. He's on
Yeah.
vacation, so that's
Yeah,
a good
he
question.
is.
What part of Michigan is he in?
Don't know.
Yoop.
Okay, so we
I would
only have to
imagine
we have
you.
to do an 8-hour podcast for him to drive home.
Yeah,
so that's
true.
better than downstate. Well, we have to
Well-
do 12 so Ron can listen on his way home.
I will real quick pitch his $1 million idea, which I don't know if you know. Bob's got a lot of $1 million ideas.
does.
And he
Mhm.
thinks
And the-
does he know you're about to say one right here
Yeah.
on
Yeah, we'll
half
see if-
the country
we'll see
listening
if-
to
we'll
Gravel
see if
Roads
anyone
Radio?
steals it from him, but he thinks they ought to make those airsoft pellets out of a fertilizer.
Mm-hmm.
Make a fertilizer BB, and
Okay.
then kids can shoot them all over the yards. And
Yeah, touch them and then lick their fingers.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a great point. that's probably why it doesn't.
That is smart though, because there's BBs everywhere.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
And they're
There's
just
always
plastic.
all over
Yeah.
the driveway and everywhere.
We used to
Um,
run around reloading. When we'd run out
Yeah,
of our
you'd run around and pick them up.
yeah
off the ground.
run out of
Yeah.
our can or whatever, and then you got to just go hunt them
Go
down.
scrounge them.
Yep, scrounge them up.
Wild. Pod review. Did you guys listen? You guys both listened to the Meat Eater podcast, episode 641?
Yeah, I did.
15 years of living off the land in Alaska. This is background noise. That was a long one.
Yeah,
but
I listened to it
dude,
a long ways back.
honestly,
I listened to
too,
part of it.
For me, again, I'll complain a little bit. Like the production was not that great.
Yeah, that guy's been doing a ton of them, but
Yeah, and
he
like
does
he's been
talk
doing
a
it for
lot.
years, and I feel like ours is way easier to listen to.
It's just a conversation.
And we've been doing it for 8 seconds.
I don't know. I think that they do a pretty good job.
I don't know.
It's a weird take.
Do you? Yeah. Well,
Well,
I'm
that
probably-
that
I'm
no, that
probably
was the
wrong.
one thing I was thinking of when I was typing this up. I'm like, they're on episode. What was that?
4 billion,
641.
Yeah.
Man, we're a long ways.
It's an incredible story, though.
It is a
The
great
guy
story.
lived, guys,
yeah.
the way they lived
So
and the way
crazy.
they went about
Yeah.
doing things.
And I wasn't
Yeah.
listening super close, so like the parts I would catch was the they're off the grid, but they're still kind of connected, right?
with
Like,
each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
My favorite is the character who kind of stole some of their stuff and was kind of
Yeah.
I like the difference between he called himself John the Baptist and they called him Schmiegel. How he viewed
But-
himself and how they viewed him.
Yeah.
But do you want to so the whole thing is the episode is about just people that live in the Alaskan backcountry, right? But what's crazy about it to me is like this was he 18 when he went?
18 or 19, I can't
Like
remember.
he just a kid just says,
Yeah.
"Well, I'm going to go live in the wilderness of Alaska." And then
Yep.
he just goes way out there and yeah, it's just I don't know, it's pretty cool. I think it's awesome, but
It seems like an olden days story, but the reality is you still can.
yeah,
You still can do
You
what
could
he
do that.
did
Yeah.
if you're a wild man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So if anybody wants to go,
Yeah, like literally, I'm sure you could just do it for free, right? You don't got. You could probably just go live somewhere out there. Do you got to like buy land?
Well,
or-
you just gotta get there.
I'm not sure how they went about like
like it didn't sound like he bought any land or anything. He just said, "Hey, I'm going to come live here," and the guy said, "That's within a few miles of me. You can go ahead and go
Yeah.
further."
At first, they were on,
That's so
for
funny.
sure, at first, maybe the whole time, they were on some sort of like federal land that technically they shouldn't have been there, but the
Right.
process of prosecuting them in any ways was just
Yeah.
never going to happen. So they
That's what I
just
mean,
Left
like-
them alone.
You could just go do that probably right now, and nobody's gonna. Same thing.
Just go be a bush dude.
Yeah, just go live out there. And then it sounded like too, like they didn't build any of their own cabins or what? How
No,
did
they
that
it
work?
sounded like they built some. Some were
they?
just
Okay.
there.
Well, there was like that was even interesting to me, like the barge, right? They're getting materials in and
Yeah.
out,
yeah.
right? So
Yep.
there's connection, but like in between the connection, there's just nothing. It's
That's
like figure
crazy.
it out on your own.
Crazy life.
My favorite part actually is his dad comes to visit him for Christmas, and his dad brings chew because he's quitting smoking, and by whatever day 3 or whatever, he's drying out his chew, and they has his son make him a pipe so he can smoke it.
My favorite part of that whole story was that he brought a tin of cookies. He's like expecting the kid to have like food and everything. And the kid's like, well, I don't have any food, so
Yeah, here we go.
I guess we'll eat some cookies.
Yeah.
That's great.
It is cool. It is cool. Like there's people out there doing that.
I don't know
Like,
that
living that life.
I don't know that I'd want to do that.
It'd be cool for like a week.
Yeah.
I'd be like, okay,
Like,
I'm bad at this.
It's called camping.
Yeah, when I run out of food. I just
Yeah.
think it takes a crazy mindset to actually commit to it and actually
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, and these guys are. They're like
people who
fully-
grew up in the third family at Anderson's that have no
Yeah,
chance.
no
Yeah,
shot.
no.
No shot.
Maybe in another life, if I was a first family hardo, I would do it. But
You were having a tough time surviving at Long Lake Conservation
yeah,
Camp.
it was very bad.
Too many people. Too many people, if I remember.
That's
But
funny.
yeah, that's crazy. Like to actually have to fully sustain your like get food and like all they like. That's why it was I suppose on meat eater because that's all they would eat.
Yeah.
I mean, like what else are you really gonna eat? in
He's
the
pretty
winter?
broad with what he'll.
Yeah.
But
But that podcast's been around, and I do think like his earlier stuff he was super popular, but I haven't spent a lot of time
there,
on it. But
yeah, there's a handful of them that have stuck out that are pretty good. I listen fairly regularly.
Sweet.
Oh, there was a.
You
glitch
got
in
one
the-
today?
glitch in the
There
system.
We'll do it again. It's because I clicked it twice by accident.
Gotcha. I do. It's not great, but it only really applies to me. But that's fine.
Okay.
Probably other people that have had it happen to them, but
Only applies to you. Hey, 99 hours left. Brett's gone. I got you guys. 99 more hours.
oh, yeah, thanks. No, the Menards Guard Shack. These guys, it's just within the last few years, they don't want to be there. They don't want to do their job,
Mm-hmm.
and it just makes me mad.
I think they do a really good job. I don't know
I
what
dri-
Menards you've been
Yeah,
to, but I've always had great
I go to
experiences.
Nice
I go to
guys.
2 Menards. I go to Buffalo and Hutch. That's it. The
Yeah.
only ones I go to. So it could just be a regional thing. But whenever I drive up there, I drive to the Guard Shack with my paper, say, hey, this is what I need. And it probably happened, I don't know, 6-7 times in a row at either place. They say, oh, you could just go scan in over there and it'll open. I'm like, I didn't say it, but dude, I don't work here. I don't know where anything is in this yard. I come to you because you're a person that can tell me, where is this material? I'm not going to drive around aimlessly for an hour trying to find this stuff and for no one to come help me load it with their forklift.
Yeah.
Just hit the scan,
Just-
dude.
Tell me where I need to know where stuff is. So sit there and do your job and tell me where it is and just press the button to open it. Every time when I come up there, to scan or have them scan me in, they're just sitting on their phone and they get all crabby when they got to get up. And these guys are old. Like they're not a kid. I would expect that, but
Yeah,
not
have a little
care.
respect for the old people. I'll be you someday.
And I'll go right to the people and say, hey, buddy, what you looking for? Hey, it's over here. Like, I don't know where this is.
I mean, that kind of
It
ties
just
into my
drives
rant
me
last week.
nuts.
The services,
Yeah.
like it's
It is.
We've given up.
Yes, and it's exactly. That's what
It's
I was gonna
everywhere,
say.
it's everything.
It's just service in general.
We've reached a point where you're surprised when you get good service, and that's
100%.
unfortunate. Like Chick-fil-A should not be the only restaurant I go to, and I go, man,
No.
that felt good.
Taco Bell drive-through is on fire every time. They
Where in Buffalo?
anywhere.
Oh,
Any
really?
Taco Bell I've been to, they're friendly. They're very
There's a
eager-
guy
eager
that
to
works
help
at
you
the
out.
Taco Bell in Golden Valley, I believe that. Like, he's the happiest human of all time. I love going there.
Yeah.
He just fired up.
yeah, and that
I had
think
that
they
at Quick
train
Trip
that.
in
They must train that or
in
something.
Quick Trip in Delano. I had a guy like told me a joke, and I was like, yeah. He's like actually friendly. You can do that. You're
Right.
allowed.
Yeah.
I
And
had
so
a good experience with one guy at Quick Trip as well in Delano. Maybe it was the same guy.
Might have
probably
been.
was.
because my whole thing is like, dude, if you don't want to be here doing this job, there's other jobs out there. Go do something else. Don't sit here and make me or try to make me feel like an idiot for coming to you for help. When you work here, this is your job.
Are you guys quick to ask for help in like a store?
No,
Not even a little bit.
no, I will spend hours avoiding
Yeah.
help.
I'm
All-
not quick to ask, but when I want it, I want the worker to
Yeah.
be willing to do it.
Yeah.
I'll usually stay out of an aisle if there's too many people in there and then just wait till they're gone and then
It's a good move.
So if there's any Menards Guard Shack workers out there in the ether,
Well, why don't you
that-
just go to Amazon?
I should
Could just use
start
Amazon.
ordering lumber on Amazon. I might.
Man, no, you're wrong.
But if you, I don't know how much time you guys spend in the yards at Menards. Like we go there for work quite a bit too.
Sure.
So that's what between
Drives you just insane.
yeah, between home and work, I go in there a lot, and I just every time they tell me, hey, you can just go to the scanner over here and do it. I'm like, dude, just tell me where my stuff
Yeah,
is.
like-
Calder's never been to Menards. He sends Bob or Ruth after.
Yeah, Bob delivers his lumber. to
Yeah,
his
no,
house.
I was gonna comment on pretty much. I'm right in there with you. Like every time I've gone to like the scrapyard or something, bringing a trailer for Friday or whatever. When I was doing that, I drive up and they expect me to know where
Right.
to go and what to do.
Right.
And then I sit there and I'm just waiting for them to come tell me, and they're sitting there just looking at me until finally they waving me over. I'm sorry for driving up here. What do you want me to do?
And they get all mad
It
about
is,
it.
it's
like,
really
dude, I don't
annoying.
work here. I don't know.
Yeah,
It is
exactly.
other places I've seen it, but
Yeah. No, I agree.
So that's this week's
Lindsay
meltdown.
says Quick Trip cashiers are elite.
you know, honestly, I used to think that, and they were for a long time. But I've actually had some.
That one Delano guy is. That's it.
Yeah, he's
about it.
sweet.
I've
Otherwise,
had
let's go to
some. I've had
self-checkout.
some recently that I'm kind of like, you're not really showing Quick Trip level of energy here, dude.
I like the machine.
Yeah,
Self
I'm a
checkout on a
machine
gas
guy.
station.
So that's the other
Way
thing.
faster. Always faster.
It probably is.
Always faster, never crabby.
Yeah,
Oh,
right. But what drives me a little bit crazy is when I sometimes I feel like I get a little bit of an attitude from them when I don't go to. I just don't want to use it. I want you to help me. I don't know. I don't want to scan my own stuff. So and then they get a little bit crabby at me. I'm like, dude, come on.
Man, I'm
Again, this is your
complete
job.
opposite of you. I'd rather do it all myself and scan 500 things than have someone help me and do it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just
You know who's super friendly when you go to Walmart in Litchfield? Isaac Salmon, just an elite at running the self-checkout area. Does a great job.
there's an Aho kid that works there
Zach.
too, and yeah, he's always
I think so.
pumped to see people he knows.
Yeah, I'm
That's
sure,
cool.
yeah. Yeah, no, the whole customer service thing is the biggest pet
Dude,
peeve
it
of
Makes
mine.
it a
Just
lot
in
better
general.
when you have someone who's like actually willing to talk to you and friendly and
it's-
whatnot.
I mean, yeah.
World of difference.
Oh, Aaron's right on that. Aaron Hadia, first time commenter probably in live chat. A wave from John Hurley was a staple on 30th Street.
Oh,
Yeah,
100%.
standing on his back deck.
One of the
Oh, yeah.
absolutely
Classic.
right. Or you drive
Absolutely.
by and yeah,
Yeah.
You
one
know,
of the
also-
friendliest guys you never talk to.
Which
John
is
Hurley.
hilarious. Which is hilarious too, because every time you go past his house, you pull that handbrake and just right in front of his house. He's just on the back deck.
Well, shout out John.
Waving.
Yeah, shout out John Hurley for never telling her parents.
Oh, I
I
know.
don't think I ever got in trouble.
No.
There was some other parents in the area that would tattle on you, but I don't think I ever got tattled on. by
There was
John
a
Hurley.
time shortly after getting my license, literally every time I went around that corner,
Yeah,
you're
you're always sliding.
I remember
Oh,
coming around
man.
that corner sideways, and there's Mike Enerson. Got to look for Mike Enerson that day.
Yeah, you're just mad that you were doing it better than he can.
Harlan Anderson chased me and Jeffy one time. Jeffy went-
Oh man, you guys are nightmares.
yeah, we
even,
are.
even that stop sign going straight across. Don't listen, Bob and Ruth, but that stop sign. You're halfway back and you
Yeah.
look both ways and
Oh,
you
yeah.
just you're getting a foot of air over John Hurley's driveway. there.
Well, Nels Anderson taught me that you just turn your headlights on when you're
Yep.
coming up to
Yeah.
it, and if you don't see any other headlights, you're safe, which is also the dumbest thing ever.
As long as
Because there's
no one
7
else
other
is.
kids our age doing the same thing from the other direction.
I've thought about that because I used to do that all the time too. Probably also learned it from Nels. Yeah, you just flick the headlights off. All right, you don't see anything coming. You're good.
Oh, man.
But I thought of that one day. Like, what if someone else is doing that?
Yeah.
Coming from the other
Yeah, you're
direction.
both checking if anyone's coming. Nope.
Oh man,
Good times.
R.I.P. John Hurley. I did forget
Yeah.
he had passed
Yeah.
away. So.
did.
And actually,
You ever see Jed around? I see
Yeah,
Jed around.
I
I should
run
say
into
hi,
Jed.
but I'm just
I
like such
do.
a standoffish person.
I've
but
talked to him a few times.
one of the nicest guys ever.
He is.
He used to
Super
tell a
nice.
story on the bus because he's also the funniest human that
He is really funny.
he'd go home for dinner and the dog would get the steak and he'd be eating dog food.
No, it's cereal.
Or
He said his
he'd be
mama-
eating cereal and the
his mama
dog would be
would-
eating steak.
Yeah, his mom would give him cereal and then the dog would get the steak.
Yeah.
They had that one dog for a long time too.
I don't remember.
It was
He's
black.
eating steak. You get a lot
true.
of life out of that
We
thing.
could spend an hour on neighborhood dogs probably.
Oh, big time.
Oh yeah.
How many tippies did Andersons have?
I think they still
probably
have
still
another
have a tippy, right?
Yep.
I have back to school on 30th Street. Just quick memory going back to school. Like our message to get down to the bus was the buses at Hullinan's. So from our
Oh, just
kitchen,
Hadias, busted out Hadias.
Yeah.
yeah, from our kitchen window, you could see up the hill or Hullinan's, and the lights
Yep.
would start flashing. So
Yeah.
bus at Hullinan's, and everybody go
That's
flying out the
actually,
door.
that's actually really good. It was identical to what
Identical.
we did.
Yep.
Yeah.
Out the
Someone
kitchen
standing
window.
out the kitchen
Yep.
window, busted out Hadias.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
That's actually
and it
great.
was brutal. If Hullinan's had nobody there, you had to fly
Yeah.
and hope that Anderson's everybody was there because you would be
Yeah.
cutting her tight. But ride your bike down, just ditch it in the weeds,
Yeah.
get on the
It
bus,
was.
jump back on your bike when you
Yeah.
get home. Yeah.
And then it's funny too because yours is worse than ours. But we used to hate it. You know, if you took a bike down, we didn't often do that. But
Yeah,
if you
the
did,
hill seems so
then you
big.
got to bike back up the hill at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ours,
brutal.
you'd have to hit that hill. You get a lot of room to build up speed.
Yeah.
But no matter how hard you hit it, that top third is tough.
It's a big
And you
hill.
were turning.
Yeah.
We were on the way home from work the other day, Nelson and I, and we were talking. I mentioned, I wonder, like, just on average, how many kids our bus stop had getting on and off at any time. You know, just going
your
through
house?
going
Yeah.
through the year. There was probably.
I wonder what the most was, right? Yeah. That's a
Yeah,
good
like
question.
5 to 6 at a time or something, maybe. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, think kindergarten through probably.
Anyone remember when
Sixth grade?
we threw garbage on the ground when Sandy Nar brought Bernie on to say he was going to be our new bus driver?
Good protest.
Did you guys have Barty?
We had Bernie.
Ask
Yeah.
PTJ how much he loved riding the bus. Did we have Bernie too?
Yeah, for a brief,
the end,
brief
maybe?
moment. Yeah, but we were probably just about driving
well,
by then. So.
some of the old OGs remember Marley.
Yeah, I know. I don't.
I think
don't
I had
remember
Marley for my
I
first couple
didn't.
years. Well, it'd just been my first year then, maybe, because I do remember having
Yes.
Marley. But
So I maybe would have, but that was kindergarten. That was when Stanley Dahlman would come still and pick up all the kindergartners.
Oh,
so I had
gotcha.
Stanley just, and I think after that, we
Okay.
went to Sandy Nar.
yeah, because I
Pretty
that's good. It could make sense. Yeah, but I do remember having Marley.
Or
Yeah.
maybe I don't
Any
know.
other back to school stuff like unique to?
Well, no, not really, probably. But one story I thought of with the busing quick. I wish we'd have to get one of the older brothers on to tell it about when the bus hit one of the neighbor's dogs and hit it onto a mailbox.
Oh, jeez.
The dog was fine, but the story about it somehow ending up on the mailbox is pretty funny.
yeah, yeah.
I think it was one of Holden's dogs or something.
Did you guys ever have to do like seating on the bus?
Like assigned
No.
seats.
I don't.
Well, not even assigned, but it got to a point. You did it
When the bus was full.
Yeah, it got to a point leaving the elementary once you're picking up all the elementary kids, you'd have like one of the older people from the back would go up and just stand at the front seats until they filled up 3 in each one, and then you just move your way all the way back because otherwise
we
it gets
never did
way
that.
too full and no one knows how to sit down on time.
We were such nightmares on the bus. Also, riding the bus in general, what a nightmare. Yeah,
Well, we had to.
O'clock.
I was gonna say we had a wild
Dude.
setup. We lived 2 miles from the school.
Yeah.
It was a
We were on the
crazy.
bus at
drive.
7:05.
Yeah.
And then we
I
got
think
home at
4:05.
4:05,
Yeah.
4:05
It was
every
a
day.
super long ride
So
for no
long.
reason.
For no reason. Brutal. But it was really nice. Bus 8 dropping off at the middle school for the first round and then
Yep.
going
Oh,
back
yeah.
to get more.
That's super
It was
nice.
nice to get off early there.
Yeah.
To me,
No, I agree.
I liked that.
I was fine with that too. Yeah.
But yeah, what a-
we kind of skipped over something here.
Max's Melt.
Oh, my melt up.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
we got this is a new
Dude, melt
actually,
up.
Yeah, melt up.
Savannah and I were trying to come up with what we'd call
Yeah,
this.
what would you call it? Max's melt up.
Yeah,
Max's. I don't know. What's the opposite of a meltdown? Let us know in the chat. Go ahead.
Yeah, but
Rise
anyway,
up.
it was seriously like the best. I don't know. It was a good experience. It was a great experience. A customer service thing. So we've used Waste Management. For
Nels
our-
Anderson had an assigned seat once. We believe it, Nels.
Yeah,
We
big
believe it.
time.
Yeah,
obviously.
just Nels did that year.
Anyways, yeah,
Well,
waste
we've used
management.
Waste Management for a long time. Just
Yeah.
even from Cokato, we moved them over with us to Dassel. And anyway, we typically pay just for the whole year. And this year, they sent me the thing, and I'm like, oh man, that seems kind of spendy. You know,
Sure.
it was high, like whatever. And so we're like, well, should we shop around a little bit? Sure. So I called a couple places, talked to a lady from Mumford's, and she quoted me like maybe $50 less than that or something for the year. And I was like, okay, like that's pretty good, but it's kind of a hassle. You know, you're gonna miss some pickups and stuff when you try to switch. You know, it's a new whatever. So then I went on to Waste Management. And this is why there's 2 halves to this melt up. The first half, I went online to Waste Management because I tried to find a phone number, and the only phone number I could find, I called, and it said, "Go online. Thank you. Goodbye," and hung up.
Mhm.
Like, come on, what a nightmare! Like, I just want to talk to someone. So anyway,
Sounds like a problem.
yeah, I know. And then I get onto the website, and they have a chat option. So I go into the chat option, but it's just really, hey, send us a message, give us 2 business days or whatever to get back to you. Our bill's due like in 10 minutes.
Mhm.
You know, I'm like, I don't got 2 days. But I sent them a message anyway, and I literally just told them, hey, you know, I got the bill for the year. It seems a little high. I talked to another place. You know, they were about $50 cheaper, and I'm just wondering, you know, is there any way we can, you know, get it? Can you compete or match with that? And literally, probably 2 hours later, I get a call from Texas, and Sue from WM says, hey, you know, I got your message. You guys have been loyal customers, and we want to keep you. I can knock off $150
Wow.
for the year.
Oh.
And they just
Good
like
job,
that,
Sue.
And she just said, they have she
Shout
said-
out. That's your shout out.
Yeah,
Sue.
shout out. Yep, Sue from WM. She said they have a customer loyalty thing. You can call once a year if you want, and we can try to help keep costs down. And I said, great. Hung
Yeah.
up with her and
Yeah.
paid the thing, and
Yeah,
away
that's
we go.
awesome.
Waste
So,
management
yeah,
approval
they-
ratings. went
Yeah, it
through the
was.
roof.
I was just impressed. I mean, like I said, it was kind of a nightmare to get in touch with someone actually. 'Cause
Sure.
it'd be nice if you just had a phone number you could call. There's one in Winstead, and you can't get a hold of them there. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I was pleasantly
Well,
surprised.
that made that make a guy happy.
Yeah, I was pumped.
I got
Still
I
am.
got a Max's melt up too. We kind of talked about it during the week. I was trying to switch us on Spotify to
Oh yeah.
being video pod on Spotify, which I asked Chat GPT for everything. I have no idea how to do something myself anymore. I've officially reached that stage, but I'm following directions. Next thing you know, we're not on Spotify anymore. Like just gone. Like I had wrong button somewhere, and I had just had a chat meltdown with Verizon a week ago, and I'm like, all right, here we go again. Put a chat into the Spotify because they don't have a phone number, which
Right.
makes sense. Whatever you're here,
Right.
that's fine.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm gonna get this automated, like the AI. Oh, click this link to reset, whatever. But there's a real person there instantly. They walked me through it instantly, took care of everything instantly, and we were back on in like 20 minutes. Like, I was like, that's how it should be.
Yeah,
that
that's
was
seriously
awesome.
so nice to see.
So I don't hate everything. That was good. That went really well.
But when it's bad, oh, let me tell you.
And then we had just fans were up in arms, like, "Where's your podcast?"
Yeah.
I was hearing from a lot of people.
10 minutes, man.
Yeah, that 20 minutes
sent
was
'em-
tough.
You sent him to the AI chat bot thing, right?
Yeah,
When they
yeah,
tried to
the
reach out to you.
GRR chatbot. That's one thing we'll always do at GRR. You'll get the greatest service ever.
We might just call you immediately.
Well, speaking of that, not me, but GRR has responded to every single comment that's ever been made to us.
sir. Let's go.
So
How long can you keep that
it's getting harder.
with
It's
half
getting
the
harder.
country listening too?
Half
That's
the
right.
country's listening. Yeah, no,
But
Social
not half
media
the
team
country is
gotta do a good
commenting.
job.
yeah,
Good thing too. Otherwise,
Yeah.
Steve would be. GRR would be swamped.
yeah. Max is melt up. There will be a keyword today for at least the mug. We'll do the mug today, and we'll have a sponsor for the next one. How about that? Is that fair?
Yeah, that's fine. Yep. It's,
And so we'll,
this is gonna be the next one probably.
yeah, it'll be the next one. The cup, the coffee one will be for today because that's supposed to
Yeah.
be last time. Should we just hit a keyword right now? You guys got any keywords in mind? The keyword of the day to win a gravel or GRR mug. The keyword's
mug.
gonna be. Dun, 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 dun. You have to. You can't put it in the live chat because it doesn't. I lose those. I don't know how to find them. I got to figure that out. Keyword on Spotify or on YouTube. Once this is posted, is gonna be
Dirt.
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 DIRT. Dirt. And I was gonna hit this earlier, and I will at the start of it. We appreciate everyone goes and watches the live one, and I love that you're watching live. But if Monday morning rolls around and you're listening, just go do the edited one. It's easier to listen to.
Yeah.
Right. 'Cause
Yeah.
I fixed the volume
Yeah.
essentially. So more people are finding the live one, which is great. But if you are this far into the live one, you want to go listen to the other one, it will be better.
All
But-
we ask is that you listen on 2 to 3 platforms.
yeah.
Please.
Correct. That is correct.
We want to get into pit bike racing.
yeah, that was
yeah.
the next thing on my list.
Oh,
Moto Max's race recap. Where
Max
did you race?
Deegan.
So I
Where did you race at? Hold on, I'm not done with
Danger
your
Boy
intro
Weed.
yet.
Jordan.
And now-
Jordan Supercross.
From Bulldog Studio, Max's Moto Breakdown from Jordan Motocross, whatever they call it, track. And now, here's your host, Max Anderson.
Jordan Supercross. And actually, also quick shout out, Ivan also rode there. He raced his 65.
Okay, how did Ivan do?
He crashed pretty hard.
Man.
It was
Is he all right? It's real
he's-
close to
yeah, he's all right.
hockey season. We
Yeah,
need
he's,
Ivan to be all right.
he's all right. He was just actually surprisingly because that was a tumble he took, and he got back up and on the bike and kept going.
Wow.
Yeah, it was.
What a guy.
It was gnarly. But anyway,
So you must have been behind him.
no, it was,
saw
it was
the-
in a
oh,
different
different
race
race.
I was watching. Me,
All right.
Lars and I were walking back from his starting gate because so he had a really good start, so he's like third, and the dudes in his class are fast. So Ivan just figures, well, I'll just go with him.
Nice.
So he was pinning it. He's in third or fourth at the time, and he was doing fine. He just it was the second races, so there's like 24 different classes. They race them all once, and then they do another one after that of the same thing.
Mhm.
And it was in the second one, so the track was a little more beat up. There was ruts up the face of a jump that he went off of and just tumbled. I didn't see the whole thing. I just saw him rolling and laying, and then his bike was just cartwheeling. Yeah. Anyway, he's fine. And
How did Max do? Thanks for the Ivan update. But we want the
Max-
Max update.
What class are you
Moto
racing?
Max.
I raced just what they call a pit bike class.
Do you have that one? Do you
Moto
have
Max.
your own? You have your own pit bike.
Yeah,
Hey, you
yeah. I
sold
got
your
I got a
big bike.
KLX 110.
Okay.
Yep. And I raised the pit bike class, and this was from other people that were there. I heard this was the biggest one of the year. We had 24 pit bikes in the pit bike
Wow.
class.
Nice.
They only have 28 gates.
Nice.
So like it was the biggest race of the whole night.
Boys are rubbing shoulders.
It was a ton of
Pumping
fun.
and rubbing.
And
All right, hole
Racing
one.
is
Max-
racing is
Full
rubbing.
shot one.
Max had a lot of fun.
Did Max? What place did Max get?
I was right in the mid pack. I think the first moto I was like 11 to 12. second moto I was maybe a spot or two better, but it was a lot of fun, and I quickly found out. So my bike is just completely stock, nothing done to it, like right out of the showroom how you'd buy it, and like 90% of the other bikes there, I'll have big bore kits and all this stuff done to them. So I just need to do that for next year.
Big bore. That sounds delicious.
Oh, yum.
Yeah.
We love big bore.
So I was a little underpowered, and it was funny too because we took off the gate, and all these other bikes that had all these mods done to them, I literally couldn't hear my bike at all. So I had no idea like if I was revved up or bogging or what. So I was just pinning it and shifting, hoping it was doing the things
That's
I wanted
sweet.
to do. And yeah, it was a ton of fun. I had a bad start in the first one and maybe clawed a couple spots back from some guys, and then the second one, I had a much better start. Got into the first corner and shifted to neutral.
Oh,
And
attaboy.
6 guys went by me right there.
Playing from
but
behind.
I had started though off the gate. I started probably 4th or 5th on the second moto. So it was a lot of fun. The track is big for pit bikes, but yeah, it was a ton of fun to race. And you can with 24 guys on the gate, you can find guys you can race with. So
Yeah.
we were banging some bars. I have a video I need to show you guys, and maybe next week we can get it up or something. for
Yeah.
you. I'll send it to you. Maybe
We'll put it on our social
yeah,
media.
Savannah made a little edit. and
Okay.
it's,
Nice.
it's great.
Yeah,
so,
no, for sure. Send it
yeah,
to me.
I'll
I'll get
send it over
I'll
to
get
you.
it posted.
But it was a lot of fun.
Was this your first time racing, or have you done this before?
I used
Not
to
pit biking. This is
right.
your first pit
This
bike.
was my first
Okay.
pit bike race ever. I
But you
used
did a little.
Oh, I've raced a bunch.
okay.
I've raced a bunch.
Max is like, I'm going to do pit
We should
bike
catch
instead
up.
because it's
Yeah,
easier and
it's
I'm in
fun.
good shape. And then it
Well,
turns
is
out
that-
everybody else's age is doing the same thing.
Yeah, and it was like all 15, 16-year-old kids also. Like, so my 250, when I raced that was what I ran into. Like 16-year-old kids that just don't care. They're just like, I'm going to pin it and go, and they're
Yeah.
fast, and they don't care. And I'm like, I don't want to crash at all.
Yeah, Nate
So-
Hillstrom, I got the big boys banned from Carson Niska's dirt bike. Took a tumble and broke
Oh,
a
yeah?
brake line
Yeah,
somehow.
he cracked the frame. Just
Yep.
somehow turned it straight into the dirt and
You know,
cracked
honestly,
the frame on it, and then
those-
said, "All right, I'm going home." And then
Those bikes of any bike over at Niska's, they just take a beating because everybody goes to Niska's house and it's all
Yeah.
big boys, and they just beat on the dirt bikes. And then they go over to Max Profit's garage for a couple months until we get them back.
Yeah. 3 or 4 weeks at a minimum,
Yeah,
we've learned
yeah.
over time.
But
is
yeah.
it like a? Do you have more confidence on a pit bike? I would
Oh,
imagine you
100%.
would. So
Yeah,
you're
way
a
more.
lot more confident. You
Way more
dare do
confident.
more.
Yep.
You're just in
'Cause I
control
mean,
of the bike all
yeah,
the time.
it's easier to
That's-
handle.
yeah,
You're
it
not
seems a lot
jumping
more
near as
fun.
far. If you crashed, you're going slower and
Yeah.
lower, so it's less. The stakes are lower. It's not as
Yeah.
dangerous. And Emma raced his also in the 65 class, same class
Mm-hmm.
Ivan was in, and he just had fun. He said he's not going to go trying to race. He's never raced that bike, so
Yeah. That's
he had,
fun.
he had a lot of fun too. So yeah, it was a good time overall. But it's a lengthy program. We got there like maybe 3 o'clock or something. We didn't leave till 11.
Oh, really?
It's a lengthy thing.
Yeah, it's a day. That's fun, though.
But yeah,
Sweet
it
that
was
you
a
did
lot
that.
of fun.
That's awesome.
and I'm planning. They have one tomorrow that I will not be at, but next year I'm going to try to get a little bit of mods done to my bike
Yeah,
and
get
do
your
all the
upgrades
fairs.
going.
And, yeah, do all the fairs and go to Jordan a couple.
Yeah,
times.
we need the content, so we appreciate that.
Yeah.
Last couple notes, ODR podcast preview. I think we're close to having an episode of the ODR podcast coming out.
Yeah, well, we might put out a little bit of a trailer first using some content that we already have, but we've got lined up. Scoob and a couple of his boys have agreed to come to the podcast and watch an ODR podcast.
So we have no
we're-
guests, but we got 3 observers.
Hey, we got
Rhino's doing the first
3
episode.
viewers.
Yeah.
We're gonna see how this goes. I think Brother Mike is gonna come in there as well.
That'd be awesome.
We'll get him going. We'll have a lot of fun. I think.
No, that'd be
Yeah,
great.
that's cool.
Is Oren coming?
Yes.
Okay,
Oren and Brad.
Yeah, or in Brad Scoob, like it'll be great. So keep your eyes
all those
open on
guys got
that. That'll get
stories.
posted
When I
on
saw
the
that-
Gravel Roads Radio, but it also may end up on its own thread as well. But
When I saw that comment or that text, I was like, how did I miss it? I'm like looking for, preview. Okay.
yeah,
Thought
no,
I
yeah,
missed
yeah,
an
yeah,
episode
yeah. No,
somehow.
no, it's I just bring it up every week so Rhino actually has to do it at some point.
Yeah, so far it's trying to convince guys that they should do it. So if anybody's out there who's enthusiastic about coming and talking about
Yeah.
ice rinks, that'd be
Have
great.
you-
I'm not going to make anybody.
Do you have UTA on the
Yeah, have
line?
you talked to Thud?
I haven't talked to Thud.
Yeah, we gotta get
I
Thud
think
in.
You gotta
Thud
get him in
needs to
here.
get,
Yeah.
get on
Thud
that.
would be great.
And
I
you
would
don't
love-
have to
I would
come
love
in for an
talk to
hour and a
Thud.
half. We can get 10, or Ryan get 10 minutes with you.
We
We'll
could,
just
yeah.
post snippets all over the place.
That
I
one,
think it's awesome.
that'd be a
Yeah.
fun one.
Yeah.
Uncle Thud.
I
Very
think,
awesome
yeah, and
to see.
people are a little weird about it, but I think thing to remember is just like, it'd be so cool to have that for your kids someday.
Yeah, or
She's
just-
sharing something.
yeah.
That's super sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's anyone to hear. I think people enjoy hearing stories about just honestly people they know
Yeah.
or places they know. Like maybe
Right.
some kids have never skated at UTA because it's now a cow barn.
Yeah.
Right.
Again, a cow barn.
Yeah.
But they like to hear about it
Yeah, no, there's
Yep.
because they know where it is and they.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And like Thud's in some ways, probably people have pictures and stuff, but
Yeah.
that's like a story that should be documented for
And same
just
with
down
all-
the road somehow be
Same with,
documented.
same with everyone else's.
Scoops for
outdoor
sure,
rinks.
Scoops
yeah.
as well.
Right.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
rinks that fit in that
I mean,
group.
Scoob's already been on our show.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah.
And we'll just AI the rest of his stuff if we need to. So
Just cherry picking. I love it. I wish I still had that button, but I lost them all. I didn't put that one back on. I'd play it right now.
Oh,
So
the
yeah,
Scoob
keep
one?
your eyes open for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I could play on my computer. It's fine. And then we've talked about this all the time. We should talk about what season we think is the best because that's the most Minnesotan thing ever to talk about weather. And this is a very Minnesotan podcast, but I'm a big fall guy, and I know you guys aren't all. Maybe you are.
yeah, and I'm going to get to that, Steve. But speaking of Minnesota podcasts,
Okay.
I was talking to someone the other day, and they said you remind them of the podcast called You Betcha, I think.
You Betcha
Okay.
Radio.
Yeah, and
I
the
listen to that
main guy on there, and they
podcast.
say
Miles,
your voice
yeah.
on here reminds that you.
I try so
them of
hard to
you."
not be like hardcore Minnesotan,
So
but I
sorry-
do
sorry.
listen sometimes. I'm like, oh, you betcha.
Sorry if you didn't want to hear that, but
There's some words I just don't finish.
But fall for sure. I love fall going into winter. That's
Yeah.
great.
I think the Andersons are summer people by
So here's the thing.
Max's.
I bag on fall because winter's behind it. I also, like every red-blooded human in the world, love 70 degrees and sunny.
Yeah.
Like there's
Yeah.
no, I'm not questioning it. It's just like, oh, it's getting to that point. Now I know it's going to be here for 5 minutes and then it'll be winter. That's why I prefer summer because I feel like you get a much bigger chunk of weather that
Yeah.
I like to be, I can do stuff in.
I do want, and I obviously I'm with you. The weather's great too, but I wonder because I spent 10 years working in a cycle of summers kick your butt, winters it's finally done. Like fall was that first time where it's like, all right, the
Sure.
finish line's in sight for me. So if it hit early, I'm like, let's go.
Yeah,
like it's
no,
almost winter.
I think it's that.
So I always looked forward to winter with my
Right.
job for many years.
Right. And see, and I think that's a big part of it because since I got into work where snow removal was part of my job, I'm just like, not as
Yeah.
stoked. But because I used to love, playing hockey at John's, snowmobiling, snowboarding. I used to love all that.
Yeah.
I mean, I still would if I did it. But I don't,
Yeah,
do it.
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
really
yeah,
do it
yeah.
now. But because I think snow removal is part of my job, and I don't even hate snow removal. It's fine. I'm just like, I'd rather not do it. So
Nell says fall is bomb, then spring, then summer, then winter.
I think Jack's a big. me and Jack were
Savannah,
talking
I
about
third
deep
fall.
summer.
It's much too short though. That I think that's the key, right?
Yeah,
If it was
Savannah
like
loves fall.
that's why I always like I wish it would start earlier and then
right.
go and when it's long, it's sweet. But it seems like we have so many years where it's 5 minutes and
Yeah.
it's snowing.
But I do actually really love the 90 degree.
And I love fall
humid.
golf.
Yeah,
Fall, fall
is great.
golf, if nothing else, is my driving factor on why I like
Yeah.
fall.
It
Fall
is
is so
great.
It's
good.
hard for me to concentrate when it's 95 degrees out. And
Yeah,
it's hard, so hard to stay locked in.
And I hate the sport,
Yeah,
so
you
if
gotta
it's
stay
hot,
locked in. I mean, when you're a serious golfer like Calder, I mean,
Well,
it's-
no,
you
just-
gotta stay locked in.
yeah.
When I'm at double
Elite
bogey
level.
and then I go to quad bogey because it's 4,000 degrees outside. It's just
Once you're
hard.
using lead tape,
that's,
then you.
that's a fair.
Yeah,
point.
where's the lead tape?
My Amazon shows I have it ordered and it's just nowhere to be
Yeah.
found.
Oh,
So
that
The
stinks.
one
Also, I
argument
got-
Jack has on why not to use Amazon is lead tape.
Yeah. That does happen from time to time on Amazon. Just things don't show up. And then after like a month or
Yeah,
2
I've-
months, they'll be like, oh, sorry.
Yeah,
You're like,
that's
oh,
true.
thanks.
But they give you your money back every
I was
single
gonna
time.
say
Yes,
I've
yes,
had
they
really
do.
good experiences with
Yeah.
their customer service too. I mean,
Yeah.
still frustrating, but decent compared to other places.
Yep.
Lindsay hits up in the comments here, kind of beyond the subject, but this is the worst was in the winter, we'd be freezing on the bus and see Scott Niemela just leaving the house. 10 minutes later, he'd board the bus. Niemela's was the worst because the bus driver couldn't leave because you could see their front door from the road.
Yeah.
And it was a half a mile up there.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if anybody else does, but we were, like you said, buses at Holland's or buses at Hadia's. We were like panicking to get to this bus.
Yeah.
Like they know there's gonna be 45 kids coming. They're not
Yeah.
leaving, but
No.
we were just like, oh, we gotta get there now.
Yeah. No, I
don't know why
remember
we-
getting on the bus, Sandy, Ryan's on his way still.
Yeah.
Well, that kind of you're wanting to do that goes back toward why you have your view online etiquette. You don't keep people waiting.
Right.
Get to the bus get to the end of the driveway
Yeah,
before the bus.
yeah.
30th
Don't
Street
make
lesson
people-
right there. You've
right.
taken it with you. That
That's
is phenomenal. I love that.
Oh, good times.
That's so good. Any shout outs you guys want? I had that one shout out. I want to shout out, this guy should be a sponsor at some point and probably for free. Troy Dunstan.
Oh yeah.
He's probably making shirts right now, but he's just kind of quietly liking everything we put out there online.
That's
and
awesome.
so we see you. And
He's
appreciate
also a
it.
really good dude. though,
Yeah,
T.
100%.
Dunny.
Yeah, obviously.
I don't know him that well, but just what I do.
I think him and the Voltage boys get along well. They do similar stuff, but
Yeah.
Golfed with them.
They do,
at
but
the,
not exactly
at the mini nap
Oh yeah.
yeah.
last
so.
month or something.
Hey, at Crow River.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
That was really fun. Weird
Okay,
format.
this is a first time in the chat. I don't know how I feel. Anybody who's Gina Rising
No idea.
That's Mike and Tracy's daughter. That's my girlfriend.
Okay, first time girlfriend. I knew that.
okay.
I already knew that. I just wanted to tee you up. Tell
You know
Calder
what's-
to check his phone for a picture.
great?
What's the picture of?
You know what was
Gina.
great? When you said
I'm just
that,
kidding, Gina. We love you.
And I had no idea who that was. It's Colin.
I should have actually played it harder. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
Rhino, apparently there's a picture that they want to show you.
Let's
Hang
get a
on.
read on that thing.
Yeah, let's go away
My
from the
dad
microphone.
said, my dad said, show this to Ryan.
We
Mikey-
do.
so
Mike
Mikey wants you to look
Rising
at that.
Mike Rising should be on the show.
Wait, this is Mike
Oh,
and
these are some
Mike-
killers. Sorry, guys.
Oh, yeah.
This-
Are they pictures of his ring?
Mike and
This
Tracy.
is-
Yeah.
Oh
No, it's not. It's not Mike's. It's not Mike's rink. What were
No,
you guys
but-
talking about? You
no.
want to keep talking about that before I?
No, I was just
We're just trying
curious
to
who
decode
this-
what's going on
Yeah.
here.
No, I'm trying to decide how we feel about girlfriends commenting. In the
Oh yeah.
Well,
that's-
No, we're for it. Yeah. No, yeah, just marry her later. Then.
Any-
You
anyone
think
comment?
yeah, let's do that. You think you guys will get married?
That's the plan. Yeah.
What we have here is a picture of some real hoodlums.
Oh,
We got
boy.
about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 9 boys with various goggles and mask apparatuses, and they are all
Oh, is it
aiming
airsoft?
guns at the
for sure.
camera.
If
on
you
someone's
can
deck.
text that to me real quick, I
Dude.
bet I can get it on the screen
I'll-
before
I'll-
the
yeah,
end.
that
I'll
picture
send that
is
to
sweet.
Steve.
Mike Rising is like
Oh, that's your phone.
he's
Here
my
you go.
favorite person. Dude.
Here, you
He's
turn
so
your Bluetooth.
awesome.
Oh, I can't do it. Oh, yeah. You can go hold it in front of the camera. My camera is my phone is the
Oh,
camera.
here, that's
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let me
Otherwise,
know what to do.
But yeah, Mike Rising, he's awesome. It's so funny
Yeah.
to me how
His rink also
Can
could
you
be
get
on
closer?
Oh, yeah.
ODR one.
yeah, keep going. You're right on it. No, stop. No, back up just a tiny bit. That is a bunch of hoodlums.
great radio bros.
We'll get that on our social media too. And Mike, thanks for sharing that. That is awesome.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks, Mike.
But
Yeah, you
Mike,
forget Mike raised a bunch of you clowns.
Oh yeah, and that's what's so funny. It's so crazy to me to think about like Mike Rising and Brett is my my age, but he's
Yeah.
the oldest in their family. That's just so foreign to me.
Yeah.
Being in the middle, all of you guys being younger. It's just
Well,
it's just
Mike
funny.
and Tracy used to joke about that with my mom and dad because I was younger half, Brett was oldest,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So, but now we do it with Mike and Tracy and Jenny and I because
Right.
Mick and
Yeah,
Rowan are the
yeah.
same
Oh,
age,
yeah.
but they're
That's what I
older
mean.
parents and he's our
it's
youngest.
so-
yeah.
Leapfrog generation.
It's just such a
Yeah.
funny thing to think about when you
Yeah. Well, yeah, the joke is that we'll raise the boys because we're young and ambitious, but the problem is we don't know nothing. So good luck.
well,
they
they're the
didn't-
wisdom.
They didn't know
it's
anything
the
at the
wisdom.
time when Rhino and Trevor and the boys were having.
Yeah.
I know,
having
Trevor
airsoft
and Brett
boys.
might have been the best behaved, at least what I
Yeah,
saw in
they're
public of
very
probably
well, yeah.
any of my friends.
Are you really?
Wow.
Yeah, they were dialed in.
You don't think so?
Brett and Trevor?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were angels.
Trev's got a little fiery streak in him.
Yeah,
as
they
do
They-
I, and
they're-
that
yeah,
was a
they have
problem.
good
Well, that's
time.
another ODR
lot-
conversation, though. We used to play Tuesday night, Thursday night hockey at Harmela's on Kurt's
yeah.
rink. Kurt should come in and talk about
Yeah.
his rink.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. Mike had a rink, has a rink probably.
Yeah,
We should talk
he
about his
does.
rink. Come on in. Him and Kurt
The
can come
rinks
in because they're
everywhere.
neighbors. So they, kind of same kind of rinks over there, same type of stories. But yeah, great contribution, Gina. I'm excited to see, watch you and Calder grow in your relationship and It'll be fun for the show to follow.
We'll do a relationship update actually.
Tune in.
Weekly.
We'll
Yeah,
actually
Chargers
give
fan
dating.
line,
We'll give dating advice.
All right.
Dateline/Chargers fan
Do we have a
line.
week one advice or what's going on here?
Yeah.
Be nice.
Yeah. Just be
Be
kind.
nice.
Be kind.
Okay. I'll have,
Care,
to, I'll have to think
listen.
about that.
Think about that in the gym.
Yeah. Oh, a gym update. What do you got?
So
Because I was pumping that on social media today.
yeah,
Calder's
I
coming in for a gym update.
I saw that. So yeah, I picked up a membership to just like to go because I feel kind of lazy after work. I just like don't do a whole lot. So then I started going. The first day I went and ran 2 miles, got a lift in. Second day ran a mile, got a lift in. Third day ran a mile, got a lift in. I think I went 4 days in a row, but I'm going back tomorrow now. So
Wow.
get back on it.
Well, and then here before we close the show, what's your argument? So what did I text you today? Can you read my
having-
text?
Something to have a tryout.
Yeah,
and
let's read the text.
I'll go word for word here.
Yeah, go word for word.
Calder, Steve from GRR here. I'm texting to congratulate you on your 1-episode tryout with Gravel Roads Radio. Please be at Bulldog Studio at the conclusion of tonight's football game or sooner. We will evaluate your performance following the show and will make a decision on how to use you going forward based on your contribution. Yours truly, the GRR team. So appreciate the kind words from everyone. That is great.
So where do you think we go from here?
Wherever you want me. That's about all.
Well, I want you and Jack to start fighting. Is what I'm going for here. So
Okay, we can
I
work
want
with
you
that.
to. Okay, nobody don't between you and I. Just be like, yeah, Jack's got to go.
Yeah, PTJ is really trying to hold on to the PT title. So wherever that gets you.
Yeah, this should be rotating. What should we do?
Yeah, might have to have a.
How much do you bench Calder?
2 halves to make a
I
whole.
not.
Nate Hillstrom's
I was
wondering.
just gonna ask if that was Nate Hillstrom. I don't know. I didn't max out anything, but I'm almost embarrassed to say.
45 pounds, 50.
Was there weights on the bar?
Yep, I had. So I did 3 sets, and by the third one, I just had a 35 on each side. But I think I could have done more. But
Yeah.
I didn't max out. I think I could have. But
That's 135.
one.
One.
I don't know.
No, 115.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How much is that? Nate?
Nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, so,
I'm
you
not
know,
a bencher. I never claimed to be a
your
bencher.
as your relationship grows, I hope your
My muscles
biceps
grow.
also
yeah,
grow.
that's what I'm hoping too.
So are you saying that you and Jack should have a takedown contest?
Not even a little bit. You'd wail on me. So.
No, never mind.
Yeah. What shout outs do you, no, you were great. What shout outs do you got? Anybody? Shout outs of the week?
Yeah, I'm gonna do Mike Rise.
Yeah, Mike Reisman, a great
Shout
shout
out,
out. Yeah,
Mike.
that's good.
Yeah, Savannah for me. She did a good job on these mugs.
Yeah,
And-
awesome
and
work,
yeah,
Savannah.
They got
Yeah,
delivered at
absolutely.
like 4 o'clock today, so
I was gonna have her be a shout out. I thought of this start of the show. That was super good. Thanks for being part of that. Gina, thanks for being the first girlfriend to comment on somebody on the show.
Yeah,
that's
that's
great.
That's big.
Nate says those are rookie numbers. Nate, get aggressive. You can still get the number 1 crown. He's in the 3 hole right now. Let's just make sure I don't have any other 115. That's how much that is.
it's probably
Um,
it's probably a pretty good thing that she's the first girlfriend to comment on this.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
it's the first girlfriend that we know of.
That's a good point. Remember
Thanks, guys. You're gonna get me beat up later. So
No,
No,
he's
you're
saying we're
fine.
all married. We better
Oh,
have
yeah.
girlfriends.
If any of us had a girlfriend comment, that'd probably not be great. The rest of us are married.
No, you should always be dating your wife, folks.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
your
that's good.
advice
That's
today.
genuine good advice. Sounds
Yeah,
like.
she is. Yeah, still, but it still is the wife.
Oh, we'd be so good at doing a relationship podcast.
Oh, we should.
Oh man,
We should, yeah, our wives would be so mad if we did a relationship podcast.
Then we could for sure do a 100-hour podcast because we ain't going home.
big shout out to the Decoys merch coming soon. I never
sweet.
got the link to order any, Nate. So I'm a little bitter.
Also,
I'm not on the team, but I
I'm-
still would like to order it.
I'm curious. Sidebar for Nate. I'm curious what gym he goes to because that'd be kind of fun to go with him one day.
Yeah, what gym do you go
So-
to, Nate?
Nate, if you could give me that info, that'd be great.
Yeah. I think that's plenty of show. I
Man.
feel like I had a shout out I wanted to do here, but we did have a keyword. Keyword is dirt. Comment that on Spotify
Shout out to
or
Rhino
on
for the
YouTube.
keyword.
Yeah, I couldn't come up with one.
How
That
do you
was
think that just out of the blue? That have any correlation, anything, or just
I just thought
So I was
dirt.
telling you about the people at work that were asking about the podcast, and I don't remember exactly what. So I told them it was Gravel Roads Radio, and when they asked where you could find it, yeah, anywhere. And the one girl, Maddie, I can't remember what she said. She's like, "What's it? Dirt roads or something?" I'm like, Gravel Roads
Yeah.
Radio.
Oh, the
But
GRR.
she did find it.
Yeah.
So we should have a bunch of new listeners coming out of Buffalo.
Yeah. No, we're growing everywhere. Like our last episode was, I mean, we're not We're not big time, but the number,
We're coming, Joe Rogan.
the number goes
Look
up.
out.
Yeah, so give us a subscribe on YouTube, and then when you're done doing that, go to Spotify and give us a good follow. And then when you're done with that, go to
Listen
wherever.
to it for a few hours.
Yeah, switch over. Yeah.
I don't get to comment on Spotify because I refuse to download Spotify for just this. So I just listen on Apple Music and I text my comments to Jack if I have any.
Why
That
are
works
you
too.
refusing Spotify?
I don't know. I'm just
It's a great.
I don't have Spotify.
Apple
either.
Music and Apple Podcasts. Is
Nate goes to
staying true.
24/7 fitness in Cokato.
Nate, let's hit a lift one day.
Are you there?
Yeah, but I have access to Howard Lake, Cokato, and Dassel.
Okay.
Pick your
Bundle
poison.
deal.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Nate sent
Wow,
me a
you're
text.
jacked. Wow.
Don't like that. Don't like this very much.
That's actually my bit at work. Anytime there's something hard, I'm like, oh, it's a good thing I'm so darn tough. Or, you
I do
know,
the same exact thing actually.
I do the opposite. I just beat myself down all day at work. Tell people how stupid I am.
I'm gonna make you guys listen to my good video on my way out here. You may have heard it, but since we're talking about hard things, you got a minute here while I find it. Figure out what you want to say next.
Oh, okay.
All right, you guys got anything else? Hey, Max, thanks for giving us time again tonight. Rhino, thanks for showing up.
It's always a
Calder,
pleasure.
you did great on your first time in.
Thank you.
What was your real quick review of Felt Fun? Good?
Yeah, I had
You
fun.
come
Didn't
back?
have any notes or anything, but I don't know. I think it's kind of fun.
Just
when
Steve
you
does that. The rest of us just show up.
I think it's just fun at doing
No,
it
that's-
organically.
That's why it works, I think.
Yeah,
'cause
I
we
had fun.
just go with the flow and a little bit of structure, but mostly not.
I like the nonsense at 9.
Yeah, nonsense at
Yeah,
9.
that's
Yeah,
pretty
that's
good.
who we are. Absolutely. All right, let me turn the volume up. That is not what should be playing
This
right
is
now.
what should definitely
Dude,
be.
that is
playing right now.
definitely
I think
should
it's
be
a
playing.
good
You want to
way
do this first?
You let this spin a little bit.
No, the problem is no.
Sounded good.
All right, here we go. This is closing out the show here. This is for you, Nate.
Gather round this gravel roads radio. Small town tales with a wild echo. Friends sharing laughs in the late night glow. Stories of life where the memories flow. From fishing poles to midnight drives. Every word spoken, that's how it thrives. Banter about dreams and chasing the highs. In our little world, truth never lies. Gravel roads radio, we breathe the night. Tales of the past, everything feels right.